What up? 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 What it do? What it is? What it ain't? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, you guys? Hey, Chant. Hey, hey, hey. Come on in the room. There, I done dropped something. See, man. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He writes out all of my scriptures. He gives me all of my medicine. In the room. In the room, in the room, come on, come on, come on, in the room, come on, in the room, hey, come on, in the room, 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 hey, hey, hey. Sincerely, Tim, I saw you by accident. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay. I got my green. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, hey, hey. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning almost on the East Coast. It is 11:59 p.m. So good evening, good evening, good evening. It ain't good morning yet. So hi, good evening, y'all. It is February 5th. Happy Black History Month. Has anybody seen any slave movies or anything like that? I haven't watched anything. I try not to look at that because the stuff is triggering for me, so I don't do it. I don't look at it. I might sing a little spiritual, here and there, but other than that, nah. I done got my share of Roots and Queen and Beloved. Now I might. I like Beloved. I might look at. I might look at Beloved for like the quotables, and then Color Purple here and there for like the quotables. It's too long to just sit there and watch Color Purple for show. Mm mm. Sister, you've been on my mind, oh sister. We're two of a kind, so sister. I'm keeping my eyes on you. Period. Hey, Chant. Hey, Rose and Gold. Hey, M. King. Hey, M. Payne. Hey, Blackberry. Hi, Constance. Hey, Natricia. Hey, Tony. Hey, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Let me see. Hey, Lavon. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, impromptu. I was going to go live yesterday, but I think it got too late by the time I was like free, and I was tired. So I meant to go live yesterday. When did all that weirdo stuff go on? That was that yesterday or 2 days ago? Hey, Yellow Flower. That weirdo stuff with NLE and Blue and all that. Whenever that was going on, I was gonna go live, but I just had some stuff going on, so I let that go to the wayside. And I was also like, I kind of just want to let all that stuff come out, so then I could talk about it, because I didn't want to rush to speak on it and then something else comes out. Yeah. So I was like, shoot. The internet has been wearing NLE down, and I'm here for it. I am here for it, okay? They've been wearing him down. They've been wearing Azul down, even though they both been wearing each other down. And when I say each other, they've been wearing themselves down, excuse me. Because people are sick of NLE, they sick of Blue. And all the while, Chrisean is over here doing her own thing. That's a whole different story, Chin. I ain't got there yet. Child. Chrisean is doing her own thing. Like she's training daily. All through the night. All through the day. Chrisean is training. And she's focused. And these people are out here like losing it entirely. Like NLE. So many people were disappointed in him. I myself was one of them. Like, what? This is what you doing? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like when he made that video, like it just felt like you know how you like have bad gas and it be in your back, and it's like, dang, that's what it felt like. Like, boy, are you kidding me? Like, ooh, ooh, shot through the back, boy. I was, beside myself. I couldn't. I had no, I had no words. I was just like, man, what? Man, what? Oh, cat, it ain't low key at all. It's very high key. It's very out front and center. It's very here I am. Not low key at all. Yeah, I saw Azul had followed Chrisean. It's like at this point, are we expecting anything else? Like he's been trying to get her attention. The Bibles are in. Hey T Fox. Hey Michelle girl. The Bibles are in Blue's lives. Every live he does, the Bibles are sitting up pretty and waiting to be read. And then he go laying in the Bibles, like he was stretched out across the couch, like he wanted to take a nap, and he got one Bible at his feet and the other Bible at his head. It's like, my Lord, when you realize you've messed up, is Blue. Yeah. He followed her for a reaction. He barely got one. Cause I sure wouldn't have posted it, but whatever. People gotta do what they gotta do. They're doing their content, Child. And then he unfollowed her. Like the obsession and the reaches and levels that they're going is just ridiculous. How many of y'all think Azul and what's that boy name? Azul and NLE, they set that whole thing up to be tussling back and forth. How many of y'all think that? Because eventually, not eventually, but initially I was like, okay, so NLE's been trolling Young Boy, and now he's trolling Azul like randomly, super random, super freaking random. And Azul is gonna respond to him, okay, because he been responding to everybody that's talking about him. Okay, I ain't think nothing of it. But when NLE did that weird bringing up the baby type thing, in my opinion, totally out of character for him. My opinion now, completely out of character for NLE. Like, huh? I was very confused, thrown off. I was not expecting that at all from Master Chopper. I was not. I think that because none of them are relevant right now. Yeah. And people been calling NLE out for being weird. Being very weird. Coming at Young Boy, and Young Boy has said absolutely nothing. He made like a couple songs about Young Boy. Might have been like two. And Young Boy said nothing. Sharonda said something. That's my mother-in-law. Young Boy, my man. But Young Boy said nothing. So we got Azul saying something, and I'm thinking like, okay, like I said, he just responded because somebody's mentioning him, like he's done recently for a lot of other people that mention him. So when Blue comes back and doesn't doesn't defend the baby, and some people are like, well, he didn't need to defend the baby because the boy didn't want to fight, so that was his way of being mature about it and leaving it alone. But what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, like what? Like, in my opinion, okay, him saying his response was, "You bringing up stuff that's irrelevant and doesn't matter," or something like that. That's irrelevant. You know, them people gonna run with anything if he doesn't mention, like, defend the baby. And of course, that's what people did. Of course, that's what they did. Just like when the people were calling his phone and asking if the baby was his, and he wouldn't just give an answer. Of course, people ran with that. People ran with this time. And folks like, he's not going to defend the baby. He's not defending the baby. Was I surprised? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Chrisean probably blocked him once he started following her. Oh yeah, blocked him on Instagram. Yeah, I think so. It's possible. Or he just, he just likes doing stuff like that. Follow and unfollow, follow and unfollow. That was him and Chrisean. That was one of their toxic things. Follow and unfollow, follow and unfollow. Like, I'm glad she's getting out of that phase that they were doing together. Cause I mean, like, a follow and unfollow, it doesn't matter to me at all. At all. Like, it's totally irrelevant. Means absolutely nothing. Like, it's just showing me that he wants attention. He wants people to be like, oh, here, Blue is this and Blue is fine. That's really all it is, y'all. He can't get nothing off Nevaeh. He's not on Twitch no more, right? I don't think he's doing Twitch no more. I ain't seen nobody posting no videos. So he's off Twitch. Is he doing Kick? I don't even know. They said he was, but nobody's posted any clips or shorts or whatever. So I don't know what he's doing. It's like he's trying to pull for straws from anywhere. What straws don't even exist. He's like, oh, I could find me a straw in this patch of dirt over here. I could find me a straw in this rock. My Lord. My Lord. By him being weird on DDG's, like, yeah, he gotta be, and he didn't want to be over with DDG, but now he don't have Twitch. So he gotta be on other folks' stuff. Weird, just completely weird. He went and grabbed Javon and said, yeah, my son will fight your son. Was this a sneak diss at Chrisean Jesus? I don't think so. In my opinion, I think he was trying to, like, redirect it. I don't think it was a diss to him, but he shouldn't even have brought Javon in it, on top of, like, giving him Roblox money to do it. Javon don't even know what the heck is going on. Javon been a freaking pawn for years. So long. It's sad how they using I've been saying people want to be like, save the bait. Now, save Javon. Save Javon, because he's been in grown folks' business since he was little. Let's not forget when Stewie was over there breaking stuff at Blue's house and Javon standing right there in the line of fire. He could have gotten hurt by glass when she was breaking them windows. And did anybody give a crap? Absolutely not. He was right there when Blue and his mama were fussing, talking about Chrisean was coming with the baby. When he got out of jail, Javon sitting right there in the room, just looking, sitting there in grown folks' business. They have an adult conversation, and you got a 9-year-old sitting here. Is he 8 or 9? I think he's 8. You got an 8-year-old sitting here, I think he's 8. In y'all business, and you ain't telling him Go to the other room. Go play with your sister. Go play with some toys or something. Go to another room. They don't care. They do not care. That's why he's quiet and all this stuff, because one, he's in school and these kids know what the heck is going on. Two, he can see it for himself. Three, he's understanding what the heck is going on. And it's weird. But what is he supposed to do? He's a child. These people do not care. They got Javon thinking that he don't have a brother. Man, the fact that they instilled that in him was absolutely disgusting to me. And I'll say that all day, every day. Carlissa and Stewie. Primarily Stewie, because Carlissa didn't make it no better, but Stewie told him that he didn't have no brother. And what was he supposed to go with? His daddy was locked up for 2 years. He already didn't like being around Stewie, so now you got this little boy for 2 years. He got to deal with a parent that he don't even like because the other parent is locked up. I mean, of course you're gonna go through a lot of psychological stuff, but is anybody thinking about Javon? No, they're just thinking about Chrisean Jesus being neglected and all this, and it's like, how Sway? You got all these people around Chrisean and ain't nobody saying nothing. They only want to say something when they get thrown to the wayside. When Chrisean don't want to deal with them no more. When she elevating, that's the only time people are saying stuff negative about her. When she ain't giving them money, when she ain't helping them, when she ain't doing this, when she ain't doing that, when she wants to move on, that's when people want to be like, oh yes, yeah. No, come on now. Chrisean got her baby with her all the time, all the time, around a bunch of people. Any of the church folks saying anything? No. Any of the other celebrities said anything? No. Have any celebrities said anything, period? Absolutely not. Did Ryan say anything? No. Did the coach say anything? No. Has Kim said anything? Have any of these people said anything other than disgruntled people that have been left to the wayside? Absolutely not. But folks want to keep running with a narrative, because they think it looks good. What's going on? You know what? I'm low key in a way. I've been thinking about this. I hate that NLE said what he said, but the amount of people that have come to the defense of Chrisean Jesus is astounding. And I'm so glad to see that, because it's always been pick and poke and prod and laugh at and make a mockery out of Chrisean Jesus. But with NLE going below the belt in the pits of Hades, with him talking about the baby, about stuff he don't even know about, to come at Azul, like Azul gives a crap about his own son. I just been like, okay, internet better do your work. Like when Erykah Badu said, universe, do your work, the internet has been doing their work. People were not happy with that at all. At all. Regular people, celebrities, everybody was disgusted. As was I. I could not believe that. Couldn't believe it. This is going back to me saying him and Azul came together about this to like go viral, right? But I think NLE took it too far, and it's like, well, you took it that far, so now it's beyond just us trolling with each other and trying to be seen on the internet. Now everybody got a problem, and people are looking at me crazy because I'm not defending my son. Like, what? And Blue trying to turn over a new leaf, and I'm doing air quotes right now, because he hasn't said nothing bad about the baby. He really ain't said nothing bad about Chrisean. He say some stuff here and there, some slick, underhanded stuff, but he hasn't said anything directly negative about Chrisean. He definitely hasn't said anything negative about the baby. So now it's like you got this man. That's why he like, nah, we still got to run that. Ah, come on now. So he gave you an apology. Y'all talked on the phone, so I guess you did accept the apology because he didn't say that you didn't accept the apology. But now y'all still got to run it. Okay. Everything is for looks. NLE's apology was for looks. Azul talking about, yeah, I still need that, or whatever the heck wording he used, just for looks because they both in on it. NLE just went beyond what the agreement was. Like what? Like it is just, it's amazing to see I don't want to say the destruction, but the demise of Azul. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like him, all this stuff about his contract is coming out. Everybody's talking about his contract and how terrible a deal it was. How he has no deals with anybody. He came out of prison with nothing lined up. All he had was streams, and people wanted to interview him because he just got out of jail. That makes sense. But he don't have any income coming in. Nothing steady. All he had was streaming. He put out music and didn't do anything with it. Now he doing boxing again. Okay. Okay. He came out with nothing. People are talking about his contract. He fell out with Chrisean because he can't stand up for her or his own son. He fell out with Stewie because he found out that she a 304. Not found out, because I'm sure he been knowing that she a 304. That's why he done put hands on her before, allegedly. He knows she's a old. She's a old. He's been knowing this. But the fact that it came out to the public, you know, and it was with somebody he was close to. Yeah. How can you really like with his ego, he can't look past that. And I'm happy for Stewie in that aspect because somebody had to bring her down to the real world. She was floating up in the clouds somewhere thinking that she was all that in a bag of lays. Her entitlement was through the roof. Okay, the roof. And he let it be known you a baby mama. Like what? You ain't got no position. You got the kids. You doing what you supposed to do. You want a kiki for doing what you supposed to do? And she just, her flabber was all gasted. You know what I'm saying? Like what? So they done fell out. Amen to that. Amen to that, because nothing good ever comes from nasty work. And she nasty work in herself. Did y'all see Stewie at the Clippers game looking for a ball? Girl, no. She always looking for somebody that got some money because she don't want to work. She's always gonna be that person. Jada's mind said, if it ain't no fun, if the homies can't have none, she was dipping and dabbling. Yep, sure was. She the type that thinks she's up here somewhere. I don't know where the heck she got that from. Probably, I'm thinking from her sorry tail mammy that done skip states and don't don't help her raise her children like Stewie thought she was gonna do. So she gotta rely on Carlissa, who she really don't really fool with, but who else gonna be the nanny? Huh? Who else gonna be the darn nanny? What a shame and a scandal. And this right here, I ain't gonna play this yet. Let's collide. We all know he put hands. Yep. And he been doing that since before she was even born. Been putting hands and feet, paws on her. But it's always been, Chrisean's the one that said he was abusive. Jiggy done said it too. All of them done said it in a way. So you got him falling out with Stewie. People done expose his contract again. Not really expose it, but they're dissecting his contract and seeing how trash of a contract he has with Weenie. Talking about that's not his manager no more. They're partners or something like, huh? That doesn't negate the fact that you signed a deal with this man and wanted to be his manager as well. So you getting extra money on top of the deal money that y'all had. Like, huh? I don't even care if he's not his manager no more. They still got dealings. He's stuck to him. Blue is stuck and he knows he's stuck. He's been knowing this for years. That's why Chrisean never wanted to sign with him. And Weenie was furious about that. And he been on a rampage ever since. Been trying to get Chrisean off the face of the earth ever since. That's why he was making money with Chrisean. And his money wasn't going to Weenie because none of that stuff had to do with music or anything. None of it. So Weenie wasn't getting paid. And he couldn't stand that about Chrisean. How dare you take my artist? How dare you take my money? Have we figured out why Carlissa and Sassy Fold selling the house? Well, I mean, shoot. They can't afford it. That's what I'm thinking. Shoot. Child. So yeah, he done fell out with Stewie. He don't have no deals lined up. He can barely leave the house. He done got, hey Renee. He got he violated his parole or whatever. So I'm sure he's on stricter parole. The Twitch got banned. He done fell out with Nevaeh. It's like nothing is working for him. He keeps showing Bodine's daughter on camera all the time, cussing and fussing and fighting and all that stuff at 3 in a pamper. Like, I'm glad he's showing all this stuff, but it's definitely not helping him. It's just letting the world know that people wanted to get on Chrisean, but it wasn't Chrisean. It's always been Stewie and Blue. That's been waste baskets. Waste baskets. Wack getting close to 50% of what Brokeface made. Yeah, well, him signing the contract got him 50%. And he was getting 20 with the being the manager. So that was 70. Hey, Chocolate. So now that he's allegedly not the manager, it's just back to 50 instead of being at 70% that he was getting from him. He's working at Now That's TV. Who is? Yes, sir. 3 in a pamper. Fussing, cussing, tussling, and in a pamper. Child, please. Nobody's on Azul's side. He can't even go in his own hood. He still ain't met up to get that DP. Still ain't. Talking about, yeah, I ain't gonna get no DP. Yeah, because you ain't leaving the house. Just like Weenie ain't leaving the house. He can't go to his hood neither. Everything is falling apart for this man. He ain't doing no music. He tried to do the streaming. The streaming ain't work on Twitch because he got banned on that because he won't follow the rules. You got warning after warning after warning after warning after warning, and you still not doing a thing. You still didn't listen. You don't heed the warnings. Oh, okay. But who? Oh, Oh, Azul is working with Now That's TV? I'm weak. He got his own game called School Crip. School Crip. School Crip. He can't even say the whole thing. I wonder why. And now you're working with Now That's TV. What happened with Zeus? You done fell out with Zeus too? Shame and a scandal, y'all. Telling you. He falling all the way off. On top of, let's not forget the biggest thing, my lord. He coming out the closet. He been up in the closet. Now he really coming out the closet. He been telling people all the time that he like men's. And I'm just saying. He said every day almost in some form or fashion. When he said he was going to get that baby all out and all that stuff, them girls were like, huh? You going to do what? He cute? He what? Them folks was so thrown off in that stream when he was talking about NLE being cute and all that stuff. That should have let me know right there that it was all a scheme and a plot. Because if they weren't scheming and plotting together, he wouldn't have said NLE was cute. He probably owes Lemmy too much money. Yeah, he definitely owes him a lot of money and a show. Everything is men this and men that, yeah. Cause that's what he like. That's what he like. That's what he like. He like the men's. He like the men's. That's what he like. And he told that girl, let me see. Let me see if I can find some shorts with him. Let's see. Cause it's definitely, it was one when he was talking to that one of the girls that were on stream. Yeah. All over me. I'm gonna see if they got it somewhere up here. Cause he was like, what the heck did he say? Oh no. It was something about him, the tattoos. Let me see if I can find it. Did you see when he tried to play it off? Yeah. That was so weird. DDG was like, huh? Wait, what? It's gonna start raining, man. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Ciao. Let's see. See, I don't. Yeah, the Chico. Oh, so Blue streaming on something, I guess, again. Let me find another. Because it's something. Okay, let me look at the shorts. I didn't see him. Oh. Let me see if I can find one of these channels because it's like two channels that keep popping up with shorts about him. Let me see. Let me filter it. These are not shorts. Oh, okay. Never mind. My B. My B. Shorts. I need shorts. It was him talking about the jailhouse. Why can't I just make them shorts? Can I? Okay. Why is it doing that? Okay. See, but I don't know. Okay, it's one of these. There you go. It's gonna start raining man.
That's me. That's my.
Blue Mother said Blue and DDG are the new Friday Ice Cube and Mike girl. Why? Cause she done F with both of them.
Prison
Oh
journal.
yeah, I do. Where you get all them tests, man?
I look better without it.
I don't know. You just can see your face more clear.
Yeah, what possessed you to get like? Is that what y'all do?
You
in
did it in
jail?
jail?
Like y'all just be getting crafty and want to put on your face?
Nah, that's just me. I'm an ugly type of guy. I don't want to be no pretty ass.
This is you?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting. Okay, I'm gonna play it a little bit again.
Yeah, that's me. That's my prison
Oh
journal.
yeah, I do.
Where you get all them tests, man?
I look better without it.
Yo, okay. So right here. Oh my gosh. He's just so like insecure, man. The insecurity is just like emoting from him. Why? I look better without it? Why are you asking that? Why do you care what she has to say? And I'm not saying what she's saying doesn't matter to me. I'm saying if you were secure in how you felt, then why does this matter? You know, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't have a problem with the tats on your face, why does it matter what she has to say? It only matters because you don't like the tattoos on your face. We know you don't like the tattoos on your face. So you letting us know that you're still insecure about all these darn tattoos on your fracking face, sir.
I don't know. You just can see your face more clear.
Yeah, what possessed you to get like?
You can see your face more clear, and she gave a very nice cutesy answer. That was a PR answer. So I don't know if she has like a PR team or whatever. She just knew to like kind of swerve around that one because she was like, you can just see your face clear. He look a fool now. He look god awful mess now. You can't even see his face. When I look at him, all I see is that big baseball logo on the side of his face, like a mole or like a keloid or something on his face. It's like taking over his face. The baseball logo. That mess is crazy. Lucifer never was a pretty guy. He just looks worse now. Okay, period. That's what I say. Shoot. That's what I say.
Is that what y'all do?
You
in
did it in
jail?
jail?
Like y'all just be getting crafty and want to put on your face?
Nah, that's just me. I'm an ugly type of guy. I don't want to be no.
He ain't never. Let me just.
Pretty ass. You feel me?
Oh.
That's a whole LIE. An entire LIE. What? I'm a ugly. I ain't never been no pretty. That's a whole LIE, sir. Because you were going on and on and on and on and on about how you look good. You're fixing your baby hair. You're fixing your eyebrows. Like, yeah, I look good. Yeah. Excuse me? Now? Oh, no, I ain't no pretty. no pretty boy and all that stuff. Sir, please get the heck away from us with this. Like what? You thought you were the best thing walking, my guy? Now you're like, yeah, nah, I'm just a, regular, degular, schmegular, ugly guy. Like, nah, I ain't want to be that pretty guy. When you got to the jailhouse, you didn't want to be pretty no more. Huh. You didn't want to be pretty no more once you got to the jailhouse, or was it when you got to the prison house you didn't want to be pretty no more? Which one is it, Suge? Because you definitely thought you definitely gave that light skinned pretty boy energy when you were out before you got locked up. That's exactly the vibe that you gave off. Pretty boy walking through, me and my crew, we swagging in the room. You definitely gave that pretty boy vibe. So please. Yes, he even rapped about it in Tatiana. He always thought he looked it good. Looked it. Like what? Just say what it really is. Say what the heck it really is.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to race speech.
I had to ugly up a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm. In jail, right?
No, this ain't life, you know?
This is you?
I had to ugly up a little bit. I had to ugly up a little bit. So you had to get ugly a little bit in the jailhouse. Why? Because they were looking at you. They were eyeing you. They had their eye on you. Gloria Jean had her eye on you. Martha May had her eye on you. Ain't that what Kiki said? The men's be using like older names, old women's names. Gladys Pearl had their eye on you, huh? I predict Blue will remove the tats, and I pray he get counseling and change his life around. Child, he gonna need. He already know. And let me go back a little bit, or actually fast forward because it started over.
Thank you for the gift. This is you?
Yeah, that's me. That's my prison journal.
Oh yeah, I do.
Why you get all them tests, man?
I look better without it.
He's so insecure, man. I look better without it. Like, why are you saying it like that? Let me see.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to race speech.
I had to ugly up a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm. In jail, right?
No, this ain't.
He talking about in life. There's one part. Let me see.
You know, pretty ass. You feel me?
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to race speech.
I had to ugly up a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm. In jail, right?
No, this ain't life.
Want to put on your face?
No, that's just me. I'm an ugly.
He's so
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank
you.
like
This
it's
is
no
you?
way.
Yeah, that's me.
That's me. Yeah, that's
my prison
me.
Oh
journal.
yeah, I do.
That's
Why
me.
you get all them tests, man?
I look better without it.
I don't know. You just can see your face more clear.
Yeah, what possessed you to get like? Is that what y'all do?
You did it in jail?
Like y'all just be getting crafty and want to put on your face?
No, that's just.
Okay. I didn't want to pause it and have them up there because I don't know them. But you know, okay. Betty Jean. Here you go, Kiki. Hey, Regina. He got some cookies violated. Exactly. Oh, Jason don't want him no more? Oh, no. Shoot. Blue went through a lot in the prison house, and he's going through a lot outside the prison house. One, he don't have no money. Two, he was already jacked up before he went in there. Three, Chrisean ain't in his life. And that's financially spiritually, physically, mentally. Not in his life. He can't talk to her. He ain't getting no money from her. He ain't getting no clout from her. He's getting nothing from Chrisean. And we know that's like shoot, a piece of his lifeline. And people are like, it's so weird when some folks be like, oh nah, he blocked her and all that stuff. He don't want nothing to do with Chrisean. Y'all done lost y'all cotton picking minds. Are y'all saying the same thing after he followed her and unfollowed her today? Huh? Out the blue, random, out the blue, he don't follow and unfollow her because he didn't get no attention from her. He got attention from some people, not from her. But he's broken down because that's who he was talking to and praying to in jail. Of course, he was talking to other women because that's what he does. He always talks to other women. He can't help himself because he's a rainbow. You know, he's trying to compensate for not really liking women, so he keeps a lot of women around. If that makes sense, he keeps a lot of women on the roster. Hey, Kiki.
Hey y'all, hey Pinky.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I didn't know you was live, and then I got the people who love you so much. Shout out to Chant and them. Everybody let me know you was up here, and then I
Oh, thank
tried to
you.
come in through the back, and StreamYard said, "Girl, bye. You won't act up tonight," but I ain't acting up tonight. Hi,
uh,
Chad.
that's all right. Yeah, I wanted to come up here a little bit so I can talk my stuff here and there. I wanted to say a few things because I ain't been live in like two
Well, we so
days.
glad to see you because you've been gone for like 2 months, so you got some making up to do. Yeah. So we gonna talk. We gonna get something on the check today this time. Even if it's $17, it's okay.
Oh,
'Cause
I'm
guess
glad.
what?
I'm glad you're up here for this video. Let me.
Thank you for
Let me. Is it
this
gonna
is you.
start over? Okay, great. Go ahead.
So what's wrong with Blue is allegedly I've been watching. When Blue first went to jail, a lot of dudes was in there calling Blue cute, saying he looking
Mm.
good, right? And so that's what he potentially put the other tats up for. Hey, two yellow flowers. So that's what he was saying. And
Hey,
then
True
you got
Scorpio.
what's the other dude name? Hey, True Scorpio. It has a couple of dudes that he got into it with. Oh, Bumpton.
Uh huh.
The two guys they got interviewed. They were saying how he didn't want to bath, so they was telling him how good looking he was. Like I say, the
Mm.
old ones, them old
Bumpton said
dudes.
something about that, or
The boys who they did an interview on. Um, Mostly everybody, but he said it out his mouth. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not going up in there," and I look good everywhere I go, and I'm like, "That's not cute, Blue."
see.
This before he was doing the streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Blue, Shannon Sharp asked Blue, "I'm telling you, you need to look at that interview, Pink. It's worth. You're not gonna feel it'll really turn you to see him for him as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
because Shannon Sharp ain't cutting no corners with him." But to make a long story short, when he asked him why he got those tattoos in his face, that's the only real answer that anybody got. It's the close to it as you gonna get. And
Mm.
he said, "Hey, Tony," and he said, um, "I don't like to look at myself." And he said, "How? That's what you see in the mirror."
Interesting.
See, Latricia said, "Yep." He said, he don't like to look at himself in the mirror, and he can't see the tattoo. Shannon Sharp say, "Well, everybody else can see the tattoos." He said, "Well, I can't." He said, "That's why I got every." He said, "Well, do you have any on your back?" And he said, "No, because I can't see my back. Right? I can't see behind me, so I don't need nothing on my back." Now, so what that let me know is I was at a point in my life. Well, same thing. My daughter, modeling agency coming back to back. But she have more offers. Why? Because she is she goes viral on TikTok.
Okay.
For her work. you know. And so yeah, she go viral all the time. I don't let people know that's my daughter because people are weird, right?
Mhm.
Um, she's very beautiful. I think I sent you a picture of her. I can't remember. But
This is
anyway,
who?
this is my daughter.
Oh no, I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she's very beautiful. And and my other daughters asked me about modeling, and I was telling them yes. Um, I had a bunch of times to go model. I used to model for my hometown,
Uh
you
huh.
know, through this lady that we used to do cheerleading with. But anyway, hey Rose. But anyway, um, he backed out and told Shannon Sharp he don't like to look at himself. Now, from a person that can understand exactly what he say, which is me. Everybody would tell me how beautiful I was, right?
Which is
But
me.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. I look in the mirror. Only time I see myself beautiful is if I'm already done up. Eyebrows arched. I stay neat every day. You know what I'm saying? Brand new outfits on almost every day because the stores I shopped at, I told y'all I love a deal. You know what I'm saying? I started off making money because my mama was sick for my hygiene stuff, right? I just didn't want to stress my mom out. You know, my mama had 7 strokes, 2 open heart surgeries, and she
Mhm.
started having them in her 30s, right? And so and so that's why I started. And then it started growing bigger because it was easier. So now let me tell you what he going through. I couldn't look in the mirror unless I was fully done up. I never liked to look in the mirror, you know, um, because when you've been touched on inappropriately, it takes it leaves a spirit on you, and it's a spirit of unworthiness, right? And it does things like, okay, so when the man touched me, and this is my personal business, I never went this deep. When I can remember one of the times that he touched me, he used to ask me, did he want me to drive? And so he laid me back, and I'm looking at the trees, so I know where we going. And so he started licking his fingers and stuff, smelling them and licking his fingers. And then when we got close by the house, he stopped at somebody's yard, which was my friend named Dinky, and he washed his hands. So as I got older, say if I go to bed say if I take a shower at 10 and my husband want to do whatever we do at 1 o'clock, right? I would have to go in there and make sure it's clean, you know? And we would get into it about that. So when I went into my counselor to see what was going on, she told him she's not cheating on you, right? Um, because I forgot my first kid's father knew what happened because for some reason he was able to see straight through him, but of course he was way older than my husband is, right? And so when he met him, he started paying attention to how nervous I was around him, but it just was natural for me to be like that. And so he was like, have he touched you before? And I was like, no. He said, nah, he touched you, plus he gay. He like me. That's what he tell me. He said, I don't care what nobody say. So this is when I had my first child, which is not my husband's child, but he raised them. You know what I'm saying? They call their dad, they call my husband pops. So it was on Valentine's Day, and my mama wanted to she
Hey,
kept the
Red.
baby so we could go to the movies, and we went out to eat. They family was traditional, very very traditional. Like you come to eat on Sundays, we have a good time. So it's very traditional. We did this every year, and they still do it now. And my son's like 26. Okay, so hey T Fox. So so what happened was when we came home from Valentine's Day, I was, packing some stuff to go to our house. But I got stuff at both houses. He said, you ain't going nowhere. And so my husband said, she ain't going nowhere. Why she ain't going nowhere? Why she can't go nowhere? And then he didn't say that. one day
Kiki?
he was fine. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
1 second. That's better.
Yeah, yeah.
That's better,
Yeah.
y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's better.
So let me hurry up and straighten this out. I'm giving y'all a story, my backstory, so you could know his backstory. So what
Man,
happened
F
was,
blue, but yes.
yeah. So he turned around, y'all, and he said, why she can't go? And he didn't say nothing. But when I went in the kitchen, I noticed that he was frying chicken with a ice pick. And I know what they do with ice picks in prison. Because every time I would pray, he would go for 2.5 years. He would violate his 5 years, go for 2.5 years. Make a long story short, um, my husband exposed him. My mama came out the back. She asked him about it, and it came like a Rolodex. Film after film. I remember what he done, and I broke down.
Mm-hmm.
So my kid's father beat the mess out of him so bad to where he snatched the thing out the wall for the old school heaters, the space heaters. And he was telling me and my mama to get me, my mom and the baby and get out because he was going to get ready to delete them. But he knew he was going to go to prison forever. So he was after he whooped him and my mama asked him, he said no, she wasn't no effing 5'4". She was 5. And he tore him to pieces. Now, all that to say this here, that played a part in why I would do the things that I did, but I don't know that's why I'm doing it. Now with my husband doing this weird stuff, and he finding towels in the dirty clothes, and he feel like I'm cheating. But I forgot that I never told him what happened. I never told nobody about that day. You know, the grown people knew because they the ones pushed it out of me. But anyway, to make a long story short, the reason why I Blue cannot look up in the mirror is because of his self-worth. And that's what the enemy does when you have those type of spirits. It's the same thing from the marine kingdom. The marine kingdom has a lot of different spirits, incubus, succubus, like I told you, sirens, other little, they make babies. They take men and keep them down there. How they let the men breathe, I don't know. But a lot of men have been kidnapped, and they doing the same thing they did to get down there, but just reverse. They taking the human men, you know. And so Blue get touched on, which I believe in my heart allegedly that Carlissa put him in that position. I believe in my heart that Carlissa sacrificed Blue to Wack them, and he went in that industry and they touched him. Because when he told Shannon Sharp that, I could feel it wholeheartedly what he was saying. And I
Mm.
tell a lot of women that got touched, if you ask them, one of their biggest things is they don't feel worthy. When they like, if once you get a relationship with God, before see, Scorpios, oh, okay, I was saying something else. Um, so you don't feel worthy, Pink. You don't like looking in the mirror because you don't know what you see, but you don't like it until it's all doodled up. Hair done, you looking good, you feeling comfortable. You don't like to take pictures because it seems like all the pictures are ugly. You know what I'm saying? That's what that spirit does. It leaves that on there. And that's why Blue don't even like seeing himself on covers or nothing because of what happened to him.
Girl, that is a nice story you trying to you gave for this loser. Forgive me, Lord. But F blue, man. Yeah, he
Oh,
definitely
definitely.
been
F him.
he definitely been through, stuff, and
See, truth say you telling the
we
truth, Kiki.
definitely agree we agree on him being touched
Mm-hmm.
by, and I wholeheartedly believe his mammy did it. That's where it
Me
started
too.
from, because he got a lot of hate
Resentment.
for her.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
A
you do.
lot.
I
And
ain't know what
people
to
are
say.
like,
Hey,
he talk I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
see,
Uh
Miss Regina say, and even then you doubt that reflection. True. Your pictures have to be perfect. If you tell me, come on, let's take a picture, I could take one now. But then seem like every picture you took, You was looking crazy on it. The only pictures that look good is when somebody catch you off guard, you know, or you around people with a whole lot of love and you not thinking about it. That's why I didn't take a lot of pictures. But I believe, like you, Pink, I think it started earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
With his mama. You know, we've been saying that.
Yep.
And but that's what that spirit leaves. And you could tell, because the way he act. Like he got all the I'm telling you, that's what I've been through so much.
And I really
And
feel like it's part of him wanting to come out, and he just can't, he can't do
yep,
it because that'll be
I think he's
detrimental.
by.
Yeah, he can't live in his truth at all. I
Mm-mm.
don't think he just likes women at all. I
Right.
absolutely do not.
And
Absolutely do not.
another thing he can't do is what my son been telling me. And I used to argue with my son. He say, Mama, no matter how bad you want that boy to be with Chrisean and that baby and do right. I said, he don't have to do right by Chrisean, but his baby. He say he can't. The industry won't let him. He said, but they gonna keep them two tied together because they make money, whether they together or beefing. But because
Mhm.
he put that out there about that child, that's gonna he can never take it back unless he get up there and say it. And it's only if they let him say it. And that's why he play those games. 1 minute he is, 1 minute he ain't. So
Mhm.
just like when what you call him just did what he did, he apologized to the baby. You know what Blue did? Blue spoke on it. And I thought he did good, but then he turned around and put Javon in it. You know them children is not old enough to fight that big boy.
He don't even know what's going on.
Right, right.
That goes back to what
So,
I said earlier, that Javon has been in the mix of adult business all his life.
yeah.
So he is like, he's completely screwed up in the head, I'ma say. And I ain't trying to be funny, but when you have children in adult business and you don't
Mm-hmm.
keep them in a child's place to the point
Mm-hmm.
where they only know about child business.
That's right. That's why Journey is the way she is.
Exactly.
See, Journey
Exactly.
way worse than Javon.
Yes.
Javon is
Javon
standoffish,
want that bad.
right? And he know that it's wrong. And he don't
Mhm.
like it. Right?
Right.
So he
He
know how
knows
to
it's
act in
wrong.
school. Right? He's around other kids now. He know how to act in school, and he don't want to be like them. Cause guess what? When his dad left, he got bullied. When his dad came back, he got neglected. So
Mhm.
he's in the quiet zone. Like he really hurting.
Yeah, he's
Right?
been hurting.
Right. But that little girl Journey,
Mhm.
she gonna be a different breed. You see what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
she already is. Yep.
And on top of that, Pink. What do? Exploit it. They don't care if they talk good or bad.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? They think it's cute. But it ain't gonna be cute when she be walking around here 10 years old pregnant. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? So
Oh,
they
they
talk
still gonna
about
think it's cute then.
or
They think
hide
it's
it.
cute then. Carlissa gonna be the one in charge of the baby shower. Shoot.
It's sad. And somebody say he's had several chances to change life spiritually. He refused them. He's digging his own hole deeper. That's right, King. I say that all the
He
time.
doesn't he doesn't want to change. It's really, I really feel like he's scared to change.
I
It's a
feel
mixture
like he
of he
feel
don't
like he
want
need
to and
wax.
he's scared.
That's right. He's scared because he giving the devil way more, way more. This is the thing. This is what I keep telling Blue. Through the grace of God, you still living in a house,
And he
right?
knows that. He knows that.
On top of that, God do have favor on Blue. I know, cause I couldn't pray for him. I mean, talk about him when I was praying for him, Chrisean, and everybody, just to be better people. I got attacked from praying for Chrisean. Now, what's going through this 27-year-old child head? The reason why I call him a man child is because he's stuck
He is.
at that age. Well,
Just
Carlissa
like
left
Carlissa.
her. That's right. Blue stuck at
Just
about
like her.
14. I was going to say 10. Some just said 14.
She's at
So I'm going to
12.
say,
He's at 14, I guess.
right. So, with that being said, Blue got a lot on him. Blue has, what people don't know is that a man that did a breakdown, told Tyron this morning, of Blue situation. And Blue, Wack set Blue up. When Blue went to that casino, that was Wack nephew that did that to that girl because she was wanting to take a picture with Chrisean by herself. And the boy
Oh, so they
snatched the
set it
phone.
up.
Right. The boy snatched the phone out of her hand, right? And tried to tell her he gonna get her number, trying to flirt with her. He caused that scene, not Blue,
Mm,
right? And then when the boy was coming out the club, the boy knew what he was doing. That's an easy hit. But what happened was it closed it down. And if you read the statement that the man made, it was all about, yeah, I tried to put a new club out here for the black people, right? But if
mm-hmm.
it took a black man to come here and shut me down, and I'm gonna make sure that he pay that and pay for it for the rest of he's gonna be working for me for the rest of his life. Now,
Jesus.
how you know? Because he was that's Las Vegas. It started with the mob,
Mm-hmm.
and the man is connected to the mob ties, not the
Is
ones
he
in Houston. Yes, not the mute, not Jay
a black
Prince. Them.
man?
No, he's not a. The black man was the face of it. A mob was behind the scene. The black
Okay.
man just was the face of it. The white man who owned it is a bald headed man, and
Oh,
he's
I didn't know it was a white man.
Italian, huh?
I didn't know it was a white man that owned the
Oh
play.
yes, the white man owned it. The black man just ran it. Kind of like
Okay.
how they did the man with the ribs.
Like they do a lot of
Every-
places. Mm-hmm.
right, and so
Same
he's
with King of
bald.
Crabs. Just so in
Right.
case y'all didn't know, King of Crabs is actually owned by a white man, not Azul. He just a little partner or something in it. He barely got a piece of investment in that business. It's somebody else's business. Wholly and entirely a white man's business. Okay. All right.
hmm So the black man who was doing the story was telling about the first time when Wax son snatched the phone. That was one time when you messed up in the casino, right? He spoke on that. The other time was when they was at the club, and the boy said that Wack nephew, him and his girlfriend was coming out the club, and he really just wanted to get a free suit from Blue. That's how the man broke it down. A free suit for Blue because they had already heard how he acted up in the up in the up in what it is, the casino. So this is a new club. And the
True
man made the
Scorpio,
statement.
that's a different club. Sorry, Kiki. They said I thought the
No,
club got shut
what I was
down.
talking about, the club that got shut down was the urban club. The man broke it down. I can't remember the name of it. It's not for black men, it's for the mob ties. It's
I'm
up
talking
in
about what
Vegas.
somebody put a comment. They
I
said I
know it.
thought yeah, that's
That's why
the one with
what it
Jaden
was,
is
I
different.
mixed no, what it was, I mixed both for a minute. I mixed what they
Oh,
I mixed what happened at the casino with how they did them at the club. But what I'm trying and why I mixed them was because I was telling you about Wack nephew started that mess both times. At the club, he shot at the dude. The dude say he wasn't talking about
pow pow.
Blueface. Yeah, yeah, pow pow. He wasn't talking about Blueface, but the Wack same nephew said, what you said about Blueface, whoop the whoop the whoop, because he did an interview. That's who Yellow was talking about when he was on the thing. Um, and he just wanted a little money. But it got
Him
their
and
club shut down.
him and Jaden went to a club. This was years ago. But the thing with the pow pow that happened, he was by himself. He wasn't with Jaden in
No,
Vegas.
that's why he was with whacking them
Ye-
homeboys. The man
Yeah,
just broke down the
he
story, the
was with his
black
own
man.
people.
Right,
Yeah, because he was supposed to have been with Chrisean. Well, actually, he was supposed to be in Vegas. Period. He wasn't
right.
supposed to be in Vegas.
That's right.
But this is when Chrisean, I think Chrisean was like going to she was going to Oklahoma or something for court or something like that. And he went to Vegas and then that situation happened. So yeah, he was with Angela. He wasn't with I thought he was with a blonde girl. But either way, he wasn't supposed to be there. And
Right.
that's the situation that happened. But yeah,
Yes.
the Stewie
But
one was years ago. That's not the Pow Pow
right.
one.
So what it was is that I put two of it together to show you how Wack set them up. The man broke it down. Matter of fact, Sherelle broke it down. Sherelle World. Sherelle went dug in it too. Cause I was like, why did she? Okay, Sherelle know the story too, cause the dude told the story. So later on, I had already told Tyron about it. Was it yesterday morning?
I don't remember that, True Scorpio.
I think it was yesterday morning. So he didn't call Jaden fat. It was another girl. It was I don't know about that, but I know
I don't know.
Sherelle broke it down too. So if you won't believe me, I forgot the dude name that I was watching. Oh, the dude name that I was watching is Hey Say No to SKO. He broke down the story, and then Sherelle World broke it down. I told Tyrone about it the day before yesterday when I heard the dude talking about it, and I explained it to him. And he had everything up, the dude's statement and everything. Now, today, I seen Sherelle got it up there too. Yes. And it is a short little 15-minute clip, but she broke it all the way down. Sherelle's World. The same thing I'm telling y'all. But the only thing she didn't know that it was Wack. She know Wack set it up because academics is exposing everything. So since Ack brought it up, the dude did a breakdown of it, y'all. And I was like, well, that makes sense. The mob ties, they the ones started it. But the
Yeah.
man is Italian, who the club originally is from.
Well, that's them.
But if you go to Sherelle World, I guess you could give a better understanding. I shouldn't have put the two together, but the only reason why I put the two together, y'all, was trying to show you that it was Wack
But were you
nephew
talking about Jaden though?
who me. No, no,
See,
Jaden
they were talking
violated them.
about Jaden. That's why I was
Yeah,
trying to explain it to them. Okay, so
Jaden got him violated.
Blue done got hemmed up in club situations a couple of times.
Right.
The first one was with Jaden. Um, when he fought somebody, a security guard. That was years
Yes.
ago with Jaden
What got
Bravo
him
and all that stuff.
violated
That was so,
was
and
when they did that to the girl.
then it was the Pow Pow situation
Right.
where he wasn't with Chrisean or
No, it
Jaden.
was the telephone. It was the telephone situation when the girl wanted to take a picture. They was in the casino. Remember, Chrisean had that
I'm
orange
just
hair.
going down the list of all the stuff he
Got
done
you.
been in.
Okay.
Yeah,
See,
not trying
somebody
to
say, yep,
pinpoint something.
Sherelle
I'm just
did a
saying
fact check.
all the stuff he done, all the times he had gotten in stupid situations out.
Mm-hmm.
So the Pow Pow thing was at the booty club in Vegas. Got that
Mm-hmm.
shut down and all that. So he owed that man. He owed the guy he Pow Powed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then after that, it was the him and Krishan with the phone thing. That situation with Wack behind it. Then Utah. That's when,
Yep.
excuse me, he violated with Stewie when he pushed Stewie or
He got
pushed
the
that
girls
girl
on the
into Stewie.
stage, and
Uh-huh.
Stewart was scared to hit her, so he pushed
Yep.
her down and punched her.
That was in Utah.
Yep.
2023. That was the last incident. And people want to be like, oh, Krishan did. That was the first one that put him on probation, actually, because she called the cops on him for him putting hands on her,
That's
allegedly.
right. DV.
He been on probation ever since then. And people
That's
are like,
right.
Krishan. No. Stewie got him hemmed up first. He been on
Krishan has
probation
never got him.
ever since.
That's right, Pink. Krishan has never got Blue in trouble. When they
Yep.
was at that casino and Krishan had that orange hair and she had that blue outfit like a sheer and it showed her stomach and the pants with the little flip-flop flats. The girl
Mm-hmm.
asked Krishan to take a picture and Blueface jumped in it and the girl told Blueface, can he get a picture? Can they get some pictures by themselves with Chrisean? Blue kind of got salty, but his team got messy. The boy was trying to holler at the girl. She didn't want him. He went to calling out her name, took her phone, didn't want to get a girl her phone back. They called the police. Blue got in trouble because that was his entourage, which why I couldn't understand when they lied, allegedly, and said Chrisean did what she did at Tamar. Why wasn't Tamar liable for that? Because we was
Mm-hmm.
all on live when
We
he was
all saw
begging
her
Chrisean
begging
to
her.
come. That's right. That
We
same day,
all were online.
that's the same day Carlissa was over there, and Blue told Carlissa,
Yep.
don't let her in.
Told
Somebody let
Chrisean.
her in. That's right. Because Chrisean was getting the baby ready to bring him outside, and somebody
Mm-hmm.
let him in the kitchen, and she was looking all around, jealous of the house. Yep. That's
Mm-hmm.
when she
He
was
told
with
her,
her
don't let her
ex.
in.
Yep.
Do not let her in the house.
Sure right, Pink. And
He
it
said,
been
I wouldn't let
downhill
her see
since.
him.
Mm-hmm.
And people still want to go on about the baby not being his. Man, please. Man, please.
Man, what you
He
said, Pink?
wanted,
They want what?
they want to act like the baby isn't his.
Good, you know that baby
And
is.
he ain't claimed the baby. He claimed the baby before he was even born. That man was just trolling because his ego hurt, and he can't
Right.
come out that he halfway likes men and women. Come on now, that's it, and
Yep.
that's all.
And then on
All that
this,
mess
on
is bruised ego.
that's it. On this here same screen right here, Pink. They was
Mm-hmm.
doing. He was raffling off his Peter Pan.
Uh-huh.
It was for 10 subs, which is $100. So the girl said, "These are girls." He said, "But this a man." He said, "It's okay. Put him in there anyway." And
Mm.
and he and they was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, put them in a raffle." So he raffled the men and the women off. And I was like, "So he gonna do this right here where we can see it at?"
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Miss D Real was on there too that day. It was horrible. So
You
yes,
talking about
Pink
it
is
was
right.
horrible.
It was. Cause I couldn't believe it brought me back to where what Safari had done. And Tyron said, what about Safari? And I told him the story about Safari. Yep.
See, man, he just
Mr. Jean say sure did.
that's why I keep saying he gonna feel so much better when he can finally live in his truth. Live in your truth, sir.
Yes,
When you
Patricia,
do that,
right.
you will leave a lot of these women alone because you won't have to try to overcompensate for who you actually are
Right. But
and over exualizing, like True Scorpio said. You doing too much to try
too
to throw
much.
people off of who you are
Hmm.
so you won't embrace who you are.
Now,
You're
the
trying to
thing
be
about it is,
somebody
Pink,
else. Uh-huh.
because he's a plant, right?
Mhm.
He got to do what they say do. And what is
Yep.
the agenda for the
And,
youth?
and he's falling right apart in the midst of that cuz he knows he's a plant. He knows his soul is
Yes,
gone. He knows it's not too in my opinion, it's not too much that he can do right
they
now.
own them, right?
He just has to go with whatever's happening. He has to go with it. And you
So
see it on his face every single day,
he
every time he
frustrated.
streams. Yes, he's not happy at all. People are like, he don't look like himself. His eyes are dark. Yeah, because he ain't there.
He's stressed out. Now
Shoot,
let me
might be
show
a
you
darn
something else,
clone.
Pink. Let me tell you, they got him moving too fast. He and Blue is stuck at that little boy age. He don't know
Mm-hmm.
what to do, y'all. But this is my advice to Blue. Because God say when you tell somebody what they do, it's called a righteous judgment. You got to give them something back. Right? So this is what I would give Blue back. Blue, you to the bottom, baby. I don't care about them 65,000 you showed on the screen, which you should have never done that. Because they could go to the judge and make them dig into all your stuff. He
Mm-hmm.
stressed one because I can't make no side money because I can't trust nobody to hold it. My mama stole from me. Jada stole from me. The only loyal one you had was Chrisean. Now,
Yep.
Stunner can't keep it for you, right? Okay, so let's go back.
It's her job to
Now,
take the money, right, Regina? We were watching him fall apart in real time. Yes, we
that's
are.
right. And let me tell you what my advice would be him spiritually, as an advice from a child of God and not from dogging him out. Blue, you already at the bottom. You might as well go ahead on and give up that lifestyle and give your life to Christ. And he will give you back everything that the enemy. God said that if my people who are called by my name shall turn from their wicked ways and repent, he say, I will forgive them and I will bless their land. So what does that mean? If you become humble, give that lifestyle up because you done lost everything besides the couple of necklaces that you're getting and this and that, and give your life to Christ, God promises to restore and bless your land. And that's a promise from God, man. That's a promise from God. Tricia say,
Hmm.
humble themselves and pray, yes,
To
and
Olivia,
repent.
when he gave the baby all that money, when he gave Javon, look, 65K or something like that, I was like, boy, you're a fool. Cause
On TV
first
too.
of all, where you get this money from? That's
Mhm.
what I'm saying. Why would you record this knowing that you owe money to a million people?
And they would
You owe
dig into
millions.
that, Pink, and they would start digging into all his finances, all his streaming money, all his working money. He would get audited and everything to where he won't have anything. So if you making under the table money, you need to be trying to hide it for real, for real. That's
Soldier
all I can tell
Boy's
them.
Soldier Boy's baby mama really was a blow to his ego because he wasn't expecting somebody to do anything like that and go that far as she did to get his royalties. He was
And his
he was not
catalog.
right. That's what I'm
Yep.
saying. Like he didn't think anybody was even capable of doing that, capable of going that far.
Because he thought Wack had him. That boy, you know how much Soldier
I
Boy
don't even
paid for
I don't
his
even think it was that.
catalogs?
I don't even think it was that. I think it was because he's gotten away with so much stuff other than those default judgments. He's gotten away with so much. And and when I say so much, I mean like on the internet and with Chrisean has never like pressed charges on him and sued him when she could have done
Oh,
it
heaven.
numerous times. He thought he could still troll and troll and troll even
Mm-hmm.
after the default judgment that she won because default judgment for that and the
Right.
other cases when he was locked up. He thought it was just gonna be that, and I could still talk and say whatever the heck I want to say. I ain't giving
Right,
you
T
no money.
Fox.
You ain't getting my money, so and so and so. And she was like, "Okay, well, okay,
He
we'll see
stole
about
over
that."
$1 million from Chrisean. And what made it worse is when he got out of jail, he didn't stop. He went back hard on
Exactly.
him. And the girl went back to the judge. And that's when the judge said, okay, Blue,
That's my point.
there you go, Pink.
That's
Okay,
my
Blue,
that's my
we
point.
going to take everything off the top for her that you make,
Yep.
right? So they asked Wack about no jumper, asked Wack. Adam asked him. Because he gave, like T Fox say,
Uh
he
huh.
gave Wack power of attorney. He supposed to sit in the courtroom for him, let
He
him
was
know he
supposed
was
to
in.
do all that stuff for him.
That's
Yes.
right. Okay, to be able to, it's one thing for me to get your royalties. That
On
means
top of
I
Wack
get money
bragging
off,
to everybody that he was, like you said, power of attorney.
right? So
Ridiculous.
the crazy part is this, Pink. It's one thing when somebody take your royalties or get a part of your royalties, right?
Hmm.
That's one thing. But because that means every time you make music, you get a percentage, and you got to pay them off the top before anybody else get paid. For the management get paid. For um the label, which he don't know label, but he's still in Wax label, right? And it's like a
Hmm.
5-minute clip where Adam asked him that today or yesterday. Okay, so with that being said, Pink, your catalog, you couldn't buy that boy a catalog for $100.
Mm.
He lost his catalog. So that means not only do I get your royalties, I get your catalog too,
I get
which
your
was a
residuals.
that's right, which you bought that man cat. catalog for $100? Are you
Mm,
serious? Wack, you couldn't do that? So that ought to let
no,
him know. So Wack is in several interviews trying to explain, but he can't. And he keep going around it. I wish y'all, hold on, Pink. Let me see
that's
if I
why
can
both
get it.
of them. That's why both of them are falling apart. Neither
Yep,
one are doing good at all.
at all.
The demise is
And
2016.
you know his company, Pink.
The
That's
diaper thing.
really no the production, the rap, the
Oh, the West Coast, whatever.
no
Cash
the
money.
label. Cash Money ain't with him. Yes, yes. Hit Wack label. That's for Kim. Kim took that. So he really just beat them. Yep. But I'm
Wait,
gonna pull it up for you. Yeah, the
what you mean
man put the
Kim got it?
paperwork. That was originally for Kim. That's
Uh
Kim
huh.
business. Yes.
See,
Um,
and
and
Wack,
when they divorced, she took it.
Wack is really he really finna go downhill. If right facts to live in Wack, I mean Kim taking Wack through there. Wack know Kim is finna eat him up in this divorce. He's
Oh,
about to have
real.
absolutely nothing. So when I say the decline and the demise of Weenie and Azul, 2016, man. And this is just February. This is just the beginning of February, guys. What I say? Top of 2026.
Yep. I
Look
gave
at
him to
what the heck is
December.
happening.
But Pink gave him to Pink
First
gave
quarter
the justice.
2026.
Yep. Yep.
I
Oh, I'm
knew
finna pull it up.
2025 was too soon. It was too soon because he had just gotten out. So he got to do a whole bunch of rah, 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 rah. But after stuff start dying down and people realize what the heck is going on and he don't have anything going on, nothing.
Okay,
Wack,
Pink, I'm
Wack
about
was
to send
trying
you
his
this first
best.
little clip, baby. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go get the
Who's the
one with
person?
Adam. It's Wack. I say Wack 100 on Blueface Waters. This Vlad asking him
Oh,
about it. So
okay.
it ain't number 3 minutes. But I want to send you the one where Adam 22 asked him about that. That's what I want to send you. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
send me
looking
that.
for. Yes. I'm sending you this, but that's the one I want.
Let
I'm
me
going to get it now.
let me try to look for it cuz
I'm trying to look forward to. Is that no jumper? I put this what I put. No
yeah, it's
jumper
no
with Wack
jumper.
Wack
Uh-huh.
100 on Blueface contract. But should I say on what should I say other than contract?
That's all right.
Um
I'll look it up. But
okay, it ain't nothing
while
but a
we
5 minute video.
while we looking at that, what did you think about his response about the tattoos on his face?
Child, he done
Did you
had
see the
so many
video?
on this one right here, baby.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
let me play this real quick and then we're going to look at the
Okay.
no jumper thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. That's my prison
Oh yeah,
journal.
y'all do.
Why you get all them
Those
tests,
look
man?
really good.
I look better without it.
I don't know. You just can see your face more clear.
Yeah, what possessed you to get
Yeah.
like? Is that what y'all do
You
in
did it in
jail?
jail?
Like y'all just be getting crafty and want to put it on your face?
No, that's just me. I'm an ugly type of guy. Like, I don't want to be no pretty ass. You feel me?
Oh,
Well,
I
please.
never mind.
I
I'm not
had
gonna
a
say that. I
remember
don't want to race speech.
I had to ugly up a little bit. You know?
In jail, right?
No, just in life. You know?
This is
What do you think about that? I had to ugly up a little bit. She talking about in
listening.
jail, no,
Honestly.
in
Let
life.
me put you in a suit and tie.
Like
Nah.
Have a
you had to
What it
ugly up.
was is that you uglied up for jail. Because the things that they were telling you when you went in there, calling you pretty boy. And you had Bernice and them, you feel me? You had Bernice and them um trying to get at you. That's why you wouldn't bow. They were getting at you in the
Bernice.
um in the parish. Bernice, Johnetta, uh, like I say, they like them old names, like you were saying, Pink. Um, I was trying to get in when you was talking about it. It's a 5 minute clip, but Adam is asking him these questions. But academic exposed it. And he couldn't even answer it right. And it's
Mhm.
like 5 minutes. It's like hold on, is that it? It's like 5 minutes and something. But I can't read them little bitty words. but he put him on blast. See, Adam loves to put Wack on blast because he owe Wack for how Wack talked to him when he had that
Yeah.
fight.
See, that's I keep telling people, y'all be mindful. I don't know if people are like watching this stuff, but in on the West Coast stuff, Wack is going downhill
Yep.
expeditiously. And he knows this. Like on the Wack and the Adam and Wack show, it
Right,
don't look good for
T-Fox.
him at all. Adam is talking to him like like take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. He talking to him
Mm.
like it's Black History Month. That's how Adam talks to him like he is a straight up bottom of the barrel employee. He don't have no respect for Wack no more at
Mm-mm.
all. He talks to him any kind of way, and Wack is going to sit there and take it all the
All right.
time.
Because he was trying to take that man's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He is trying to get rid of Miss Olivia because he almost made that man not only lose his property but also lose he couldn't even pay for the water. No jumper with Adam 22. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna help you with no jumper with
Here we go.
you found it
Yeah, I think so.
5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I got on his ass about that. That was crazy.
So for the record, he
Yes,
said
that's it, baby.
that
That's
since
it, Pink.
Blueface is signed to you on a music level and managed by you, that means that you're essentially taking like half of his money. I feel like we already kind of covered this
So
because
here's the
we
thing.
covered this
Watch
recently
this. He
that
gonna go
you
out,
are not a
skip all around
traditional manager taking 20% of everything with Blueface.
No, here's the thing with academics. When
Yeah.
I talk to him, I said, "Have you ever?"
Real quick,
They
y'all,
ain't
because
got
that's
nothing to do
people
with the
saying the
question.
same thing. Adam seemed like he's trying to get
What?
rid of Wack, and I'm noticing that academics is talking a lot about Wack now. Yes,
That's
because
right.
listen, top of 2026, I told y'all. What
Sure
is it right
did.
now? Top of 2026. I
And
said
I said I
last
give him
year
December.
it was too soon. They were letting all that stuff build up. You had to let it build
Mm-hmm.
up, build up, build up. And Azul had to get out of jail. So we had to wait for all that stuff to occur. All
For it to
these
hit the
people,
fan.
correct. All these people, Wack thinks he's in good with the Fed people. Adam,
Mm-mm.
academics, Vlad, none of these people can stand Wack, honestly.
Sure can't.
But they were just playing the game. You play the game. You do that when you're trying to get information. When you do that when you try to get close to somebody before you bring them down. What the heck did they do? They infiltrate the mob. They infiltrate um this hood over here. That's what they do. They get in good, get the information, and then they crack down on them. That's
Yeah.
exactly what they're doing, in my opinion. I don't know. This is all alleged for
That's
entertainment
exactly
purposes.
what they doing. And Pink, what I
Yes.
want you to do is I want you to bring that clip to the beginning. And I
Uh-huh.
want y'all to hear. I ain't gonna say nothing. I want y'all to hear how you swindle himself because academic already put it out there. See, he's not signed in a
Just the
360
beginning.
deal. Okay. And
Yeah,
Wack asked
this
him a
the very
question.
beginning. Uh-huh.
Adam asked him a question, and guess what he gonna say? He blamed, yeah, me and academics got into it about that. That ain't what he asked you. We know y'all into it. Tell
Right,
him,
right.
answer the question that he asked
Oh,
you.
deflecting. Okay. Yeah, I'll
That's
go back.
right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I heard him deflect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quick too.
Yeah, I got on him. Yeah, for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only thing you could think of because there was no you because any other time when academics is live and says stuff, Watt will call in expeditiously. There's
He
no
don't call in no
hesitation.
more.
He's always gonna call in so he can
And
talk his whatever and say this and say that and go off on
and
folks,
lie.
just like on No Jumper. When Adam is live on No Jumper and Wack hears something that he don't like, whatever, he gonna reach out to them. He gonna call. He gonna do whatever. But has he done it recently? No,
Nope.
because he knows they've been telling the truth about him. They know he swindled this man. They know they did him dirty. So it's nothing that he can say. He can just go on Clubhouse and complain and act like,
That's
oh yeah,
right.
me and him said this, me and him, but you won't go in his
Lying.
live. You won't
But
go
let
in
me
his
tell you
live and
something,
do it.
Pink. You know how long he been beating him?
Mm.
Blueface been out of contract with Cash Money.
Uh-huh.
But he also got his thing is called Cash Money. But it ain't like theirs. Because the show name is Cash. The man broke it down, and Sherelle came back and re-broke it down. Now I don't know. She got his content. I don't know, but it was very, very similar. And she had the same stuff he had up, and I was like, dang, everybody must be doing this. And that's when I realized, oh, academics going deeper and deeper. But guess what? He have not been attached to baby Birdman them in some years. So Wack been beating him.
Mm-hmm. He didn't even go
Wack been beating him.
to the Young Boy show when he came to LA.
That's right.
He ain't
Wack
been to any
been
Young Boy
beating
show
him.
actually.
None of them. Wack
Mm-hmm.
been beating him for the longest.
Yep.
And NBA YoungBoy helps Birdman. He gave him some millions. He gave Boosie 2 million to get out of his stuff. He gave Quando Rondo. Like he been looking out for them. Yes.
Mm.
So
He said
doing music
academics
with him and
don't know anything
everything.
about contracts. Ha ha ha. Academics is a whole nerd
Thank you.
that went to
I tell
school. What did you
you.
do, sir? I mean, come
You
on,
see how
kid.
he put that baby out there? He brought the pictures out with the transformer in the bed with him.
Little baby did the same
Yes.
thing about what's his name? Nipsey. But came to find out that wasn't true. He said that wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
Did the same thing with T Grizzly. Is it T Grizzly or T Glizzy? Whoever he is. I think it's
T Grizzly from Detroit. No,
same
what T Grizzly from?
with
Dang, the D. I
Detroit.
think it's Detroit.
Same
I
thing
can't remember well.
same thing with
North
Dirk.
Carolina.
I think he doing the same thing with Dirk too. Max B. He
Well, what
doing
it
all
is,
this stuff and
the baby
because he's
paid
falling apart.
academics.
Hey Amy.
Yes. Now see, academics got mad at at Lil Baby because he was with Talia and Rich Boy slapped him. So they got quiet on it. Lil Baby gave him a little money to keep quiet, but it really wasn't about that. It was about the picture that Lil Baby was fooling with a transformer. He put it out there. That's how mad he was. And then he started going real hard on Wack. Wack should have never put his 2 cents. You wrong for putting that up there. A
Mhm.
ninja paid you. That's foul. And you just mad because you didn't have it. And
Yep. Oh,
so,
you right, Natricia. Yep. All them people too. Loose
mm-hmm,
Cannon, Brick, Big U, Crip Matt. I ain't
yeah.
know he did something about Crip Matt,
He get out,
but
yeah. He get all the
I'm not
crooks behind
surprised.
bars. Think
I'm
about
not
Wack. How
surprised.
many bloods have Wack got behind bars?
None, but he got
I
Baby
mean
B
bloods.
Braze's thing, his YouTube taken down a couple times. But
He
he
don't never
already
mess
in
with them
prison.
bloods.
It
Mm-hmm.
depends on who it is. He messed with the
Mm-hmm.
ones that's already hemmed up, not the ones that's walking the streets.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Cause he know Brazen in there for an
Facts
eternity.
King. Facts King.
The East Coast is done with Wack. West
That
Coast too.
yes. Let's look what King say.
Supposedly
Supposedly
Bird.
Birdman said, oh go ahead, Pink.
No, you good? Go ahead.
Supposedly Birdman said Wack was too shady, so he broke ties with him. That's right. He even told
Ooh.
him to shut his damn mouth up on live. And he took it out on Donut. And I was like, how can you come back and say the same words that Birdman say to you? Because Drewski is under Birdman. Yeah. Drewski is the one helping Birdman make his money. I told y'all that music industry is over with. God dealing with all that demonic stuff that's going on there with these kids and this adrenochrome and all that. Say Wack is going back to Utah. He is played. That's why he played out everywhere. T Fox. But man, I wish they do run him off. That's what you get for what you did to Chrisean, trying to fight a 19-year-old child to keep her out of somebody else's house, and
He
then
definitely
call the
getting
police.
his.
He definitely
He's definitely getting his, boy.
Mhm.
Ooh. All right, I started over for you, Kiki.
Academics claims that you've been stealing money from Blueface.
Yeah, I got on his ass about that. That was crazy.
So for the record, he said that since Blueface is signed to you on a music level and managed by you, that means that you're essentially
Rubber
taking like
dick.
half of his money. I feel like we already kind of covered this
So
because
here's the
we
thing.
covered this recently that you are not a traditional manager taking 20% of everything with Blueface.
No,
Yes,
here's
he
the
is.
thing with academics. When
Yeah.
I talked to him, I said, "Have you ever done a contract with anybody musically?"
You didn't talk to academics because if
He
you
sure
did,
did.
you would have called on
On
his
live.
live while he was currently live. You would have called him. So no, you didn't talk to academics. In my honest opinion, I don't
And
think you talked to him about it at
Pink,
all. We would have
not
heard it.
just that. Academics been talking about it for about a week now, and you ain't
Yep.
hear him say a
Ain't
word.
heard nothing.
Vlad
Ain't
asked him
heard
about it.
nothing.
I sent you a video with Vlad asked him about it,
Okay.
and he told the truth. Yeah, they got the royalties in the catalog, but
Mm.
Blueface supposed to be
And
in
the
the court.
catalog is crazy. You let somebody take your client's catalog is absolutely ridiculous.
Mm.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But they can't do that though, and I'm
Did you
getting him
catch
back in
saying?
court.
Did you catch Adam saying for the record? Ha 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 ha.
Mhm.
I be fresh as air when the feds watching. Ha! I be fresh as air when the feds
Oh, you
watching.
caught that, didn't you, Pink?
I be fresh.
Yeah, that
That's what
means for
Talibia
the
said.
record. Oh,
That's what
that means
Talibia said.
that
Ah.
so that means for the record, we could use this against you. You said off the record. Cause you're lying about talking to academics. Ooh, Olivia hit that one on the spot, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep.
That's
For the
why I
record,
say bring it back, Pink.
let me go back a little bit. For the record, just so we
Mm.
have this, so we have this known. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional manager taking 20% of everything with Blueface.
No, here's the
of his money. I feel like we already kind of covered this
So
because
here's the
we
thing.
covered this recently that you are not a traditional manager taking 20% of everything with Blueface.
No, here's the thing.
And see how Wack was trying to talk over him, but Adam is controlling the conversation.
That's
A lot of
right.
time Wack would just bulldoze because that's what he's good for doing when he wants to not speak on what's
When you
being
want to
asked of
control
him.
the narrative, that's what
Right.
you want to
When
do.
he wants to change stuff around, he
Mm-hmm.
bulldozes. But no, Adam has been taking control every time, calling him a
Every
we and
time.
all kind of stuff. Child, okay,
With
Mm-hmm.
academics, when I talked to him,
You didn't talk
I
to
said,
him.
"Have you ever done a contract with anybody musically?" No. I said, "What are you talking about?"
You didn't talk to him.
Well, I'm looking at Finesse. Finesse's contract, he got 4 or
What they
5
got?
people
No, he don't.
in his
No, he
shit.
don't.
I would never allow that to happen with none of my clients. Because I know.
No, you allow your clients to go bankrupt and have no businesses, no income, no deals, nothing. That's what you allow.
Let me tell you something. What I found out, Pink, and it's about Blueface and Stunner. I went and dug up some stuff. I had already watched that Surviving Stunner Girl, so it had another girl on there. I should have got her name,
Okay, hold on. Let's let this play a little
but I was
bit
gonna say
more. Oh
she
yeah,
slipped and said she was connected with Wack through Tronics. Tronics is suing Wack and Ray J, and that's why Ray J.
Tronics is.
Yeah. Tronics. That's you remember Raycon, the scooter,
Oh
and
yeah, I
then the
remember Tronics for
earbud.
sure.
Yes. They had that Moolah was shooting this stuff through Ray J and them. Wack
Right.
beat them out their money. And they tried to do it by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you remember when I oh well you wasn't on there. I told Tyron, I said, I guarantee you she over there with Wack. Wack's son stun a girl over there to take the rest of Blueface money. And she slipped out her mouth and told it. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna tell
Mm-hmm.
you. It's about Wack, but and it's about Blue. But that's all I gotta say. You
Mm.
can put it back.
For
Yeah.
Tronics. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know they were getting sued by Tronics. Well,
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes.
well. That's why they
The
ain't
mama
promoting
too.
Tronics no more.
That's right. Cause he even went so far.
The mama you talking about,
Um,
Sonya?
Sonya too. Yep. They even
Mm,
went so far as to tell on the White Howard and a couple of basketball players saying that it was more than just scooters in the scooter boxes. That's why Ray J going through what he going through. They cut him off. And the man is in federal prison for 2 years, and the judge is still pushing it back to when he get out. Not only is it a lawsuit, it's jail time too. And it's getting close for them 2 years, baby.
mm,
Yes. Mm.
mm. Okay. Interesting.
Too many direct people.
But who is it? It's
Only Bag Yo,
Still ain't talking about
he originally signed
Mob
it,
Ties,
and then Mob Ties.
Distracting,
he
deflecting, to
lying.
go on
He
finesse 2 times. Yeah, how you know about finesse anything? How do you
Cause
know
Finesse
anything
been getting
about
into it,
finesse?
and he
Like,
lying.
please,
He lying,
please.
Pink. Because Moneybag Yo wanted to take Finesse the way Finesse rap. Cause Finesse and him sounded similar. So
Yep.
Moneybag Yo gave him his money back. He's only in there with Mob Ties. If you go look at Finesse stuff, he's talking to Mob Ties, not no Finesse. He lying, man. He
Mm-hmm.
trying to deflect.
This
That's what he doing.
this is why he's gonna continue to get caught up, and he's gonna continue to get his feet burned in the fire. He's
Mm-hmm.
going to continue doing this because he likes bringing up other people. He can't stand on what he did. He can never, hey, J-Lo, he can never address what the heck
Hey,
he
Jenny.
needs to actually address.
Right.
Like what? Finesse has nothing to do with whatever you're talking about.
Sure
And
did,
you're lying
Patricia.
like you talk to academics. We know you didn't talk to no
Mm-hmm.
freaking academics.
Academics
JPE,
been
which is
talking
the
about that
dad,
all week.
His dad?
Yes.
his dad,
2 weeks.
JPE, which is James Prince Jr.'s dad.
Oh.
You got
A damn
Atlantic as the
lie.
mother company. So that's
He
4.
lying.
And then him.
Adam
Wow.
know he lying too.
You see what I'm saying? So his 20% is really probably 20% of a 40%, which is really like a 8%.
Well, what
I'd
about
quit
your
rapping.
percent?
I'm
They
sorry,
gave that.
what?
They gave Finesse $5 million out the dump.
What the heck is he talking about?
He
Yeah,
lying
Adam
about
knows
Finesse.
he's lying. But see, this is another thing. This is why
Thank you,
I said
Patricia.
they were letting the stuff build up and build up and build up because Adam just sitting here letting him talk, letting him bury himself.
Mm-hmm.
More than
Okay,
6 feet.
Cecilia, we got you.
More
What
than
Pete?
6 feet. He gonna
Mhm.
keep burying and burying himself. That's what they want him to do. So they can have that case on him with his own words, just like with freaking loose cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
He didn't know. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling
That-
Ack, I said, Ack, that'll never happen. First of all, this is where Ack gets shut down at. He
Ooh,
said
Lord.
Blueface is signed to me, right?
He's not though, right?
Blueface was signed to Cash Money West.
Right.
Cash Money West is owned by who?
Birdman.
Your wife,
I just oversee that division.
Uh-huh.
So what the fuck are
and
you
she took
talking
it
about?
back, and you still taking money from
You
her.
know, but I
Stop lying.
think Ack in his defense, he just like, you know, people just go to talking and saying shit.
I mean, it's helpful to kind of ignore the details of a situation when you want to just talk shit.
There you go.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
talking
what the
about
fuck
Wack.
are you talking about? Like, listen, the Blueface get a $250,000 cash advance, right?
Uh-huh.
That ain't
From the
nothing.
label, right?
Which
And
label?
let's say I am
Your
the label,
label. You
right?
ain't even have a label.
That's his $250. I don't get none of that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
No.
Then
He
I
ain't
still
tied
got to
to
go do
nobody but
everything
you.
else that got to get done for the project, right? Now,
What
if
project?
I go book a tour,
Thank you, Scorpio.
I'll go route a tour. I'll go over here and get a merch deal. I'll go put together some
Has
fights.
nothing to do.
Management side, I get my standard management percent. I don't know
Right.
what the fuck he talking about or what the
Ooh.
my artist, none of my
So who's he signed to then? Who's he
Nobody.
signed to?
He used to be signed to Cash Money West, which is for Kim. Go pull it up. I told you the man in Sherelle World broke it down. Okay, so he
He's
was
tied
signed
to
to. He was
Weenie
in a.
100, and he's
He
trying to.
he
Uh-huh.
tied to Weenie 100, and he was tied to the Cash Money, which was Birdman. His contract is over with Birdman, and Kim have taken her stuff. You just heard him say on his Cash Money West, he was just overseeing it because it was for his wife. He no longer has that because do you remember she used to manage Blueface first. He
Yes.
took over in the
Yes, she
settlement
managed him
of their
first.
divorce. In the settlement of their divorce, that was her company. She took it. She don't even deal with him. But Wack is steady stealing from him. So this is how it went. The label gets 50% off the top. Wack gets 20% for management. Blueface gets 30%. That's why he tried to say Finesse don't get number 8%. But he's a dang gonna lie. Because guess what? When Finesse came out, the Prince gave that boy 5 million. 5 million. Okay? Now, let's go back. And he was in a 360 deal, but Moneybag Yo let him out of his little deal with him, the little side thing, right? So he's just dealing with Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr., which is their label. Now, for his label, Cash Money West, just like he just said, it's not my company, it's my wife. He used to be signed to Cash Money, which was Birdman. Now, his contract is over with Birdman. Check that out. So you don't supposed to get 50% no more. Because now it's only you and the manager. You took over, your wife took her stuff back. It's in black and white. Okay? It's in black and white. And then with that being said, Wack is still taking that boy money. Cause
Uh-huh.
he acting like he still Cash Money West. That is for Kim. No, Cash Money West is for his wife. And she took it in the divorce.
So the
It was
divorce is
always her.
finalized?
Huh?
The divorce is finalized now?
Yeah, it's finalized. Do you remember when them boys came to do Whack them something? And when they that's why Blueface don't say schoolyard no more. Cause they came
Mm.
for him. All them boys came for him and Whack. Blueface and Whack. Kim got out of that mess quick, honey. You know what I'm saying?
I know she
And
tried
so,
she was refiling for the divorce, but I didn't know it settled.
yeah, pull it up, Pink, to make sure it's settled. Cause from my
I
understanding,
don't
it was
think it's
settled.
settled yet. I don't think it's
Oh,
settled yet because they just reopened the case again not too long ago, but I could be wrong. Hey Jazz.
well, but from my understanding,
So
well, she got her
Chant, this
company
is
back because it was never his company. He right
yeah.
about that. You see how he swindled his way? He was. He said I was overseeing that part. He was because it was for Kim. Now the cash money from New Orleans is for Birdman them. Blue been out of that contract. But they still had him in what they had, they contract, which was Cash Money West. What he just said, that's not even my company. So he basically saying, I ain't getting nothing but my manager fee. And I don't charge him then. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She said that, yep, that's why she reopened the
Yeah,
divorce
it's still
case.
working on a
Because her
divorce.
kids got grown and because they were of
Uh-huh.
age and she was
Yeah.
able to
It it hasn't
do
been
that fat
finalized yet.
Kiki.
That's why he's going through and he tried to act like um her redoing the divorce thing didn't bother him, and he was like R&B, R&B, y'all let R&B send the money to the lawyer and all that stuff. Don't nobody care. We know you are
Exactly.
jacked up in the head because you know Kim is about to take you up and down and all around through
And
this
Kim
place.
Kim has already taken her company back. That's what I know for a fact.
Hey Belinda.
Because it
Kim
was hers from the beginning.
Kim is about to take a whole lot more
Hey,
from him, and
Belinda.
he knows it. He knows it and can't stand it.
Mm. He ain't
She
got
reopened it's not
nothing.
settled yet, right? And that's why I'm excited to see whenever it's gonna settle. I don't know when it's gonna settle.
Well,
Might
she
not
got
even
her
settle this
company.
year.
You see what he just said? He just said that was not my company. I just was overseeing the people. He tried to take over Blueface. She say, go ahead. So really, Blueface ain't under nobody label. Wack is lying and taking his man money and his
Mm-hmm.
20%. She got that while that's right. She got it while they were separated. That woman got a company, Pink.
Mm-hmm.
And as he just said, for the record, right? For the
Mm-hmm.
record, I'm not for the record, baby. He just said he was in a 360 deal with Cash Money, which is Birdman, Cash Money West. They explained what the cash meant for his wife. It was cash something, but it was for Kim. And that's why he know he on
Well,
record.
either way, Wack is taking this man's money. Wack is taking this man's money, and
That's right.
he's holding him hostage.
Another label.
So
Our
shoot.
artists have never been in a situation where it's 4 or
Right,
5
King.
people
King just
in their
said it,
shit.
King.
It ain't gonna happen like that. I'm not gonna let it happen like that.
Mm.
Period. I don't make friends in them buildings.
Did you ask Act to clean that up publicly, or you just
No.
don't care?
No, I told him to clean it up.
No,
He been ducking me.
Birdman no
I said,
fool.
nah.
This man just said, hold on. Cause I don't care nothing about the cash money, whatever. I just know he holding Blue hostage and everybody's holding his
That's
feet to the
right.
fire at this point.
And
It
you
don't
could
even
go
matter
back
about
a
no
little
cash
bit,
money,
Pink, where he's
whatever.
saying, I wasn't over it. I just was, it's not my company. I just managed because it was for his wife. She got her company back. And they explained that the man broke it down. Sherelle broke it down.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. F all of them, man.
Publicly, or
That
you
nigga-
just don't care?
No, I told him to clean it up. He been ducking me.
I
I said,
told
Or you just don't care?
no, I
Hold on.
told him that I'm not gonna let it happen like that.
Mm.
Period. I don't make friends in them buildings.
Did you ask Act to clean that up publicly, or you just don't care?
No, I told him to clean it up. He been ducking me. I said,
He
no,
said
Act,
publicly.
we gotta go. I said, you gotta come on the other side, or I gotta go on your channel. Like you be calling me on it.
absolutely
Champ.
never happened.
Right,
This
as a manager.
This absolutely never happened. I told him he need to clear it up, and he been ducking me. That's never happened.
That's right,
That's
Nutrition.
never been a thing.
That's
What
why
are
he
you
didn't answer,
talking
Pink.
about?
He didn't
What are you
answer.
talking about? He's been ducking me. Y'all don't ever see. He's on the opposite side of the world.
Thank
What are you
you.
talking about? He's been ducking me. He isn't anywhere close to you. What are you saying?
And
Oh,
usually
he's
you
been ducking
call.
me.
You
What?
heard when he said, when Adam asked him, did y'all get it cleared? Did you try to get in contact with him?
That's what I'm talking about.
You won't even answer that question.
He said, yeah, I told him to clear it up, but he's been ducking me. That was his response. And he just said,
That's what I was trying to tell you, Chant. It's
he need to,
Cash Money West is for Kim. He
y'all
was
let
just the
that cash
manager.
money stuff. That cash money is irrelevant.
Right.
Irrelevant.
Not irrelevant, Pink. Now don't get to
Irrelevant.
talking all country like you from down in the boot now. Because you know I get to
Irrelevant.
talking like I'm trying to talk proper, Pink. I'm trying to use
Child.
big words and show my education.
Talk how you talk, Shook. Talk how you talk. But this
Pink, I'm
man
trying
just
to
let me go
sound
back a little bit.
educational.
No, you good. Be yourself. Be yourself again. Let me go back some so we can
Y'all
hear his
know
full
how I type.
response.
Okay.
Do everything else that got to get done for the project, right? Now, if I go book a tour, I'll go route a tour. I'll go over here and get a merch deal. I'll go put together some fights. Management side, I get my standard management percent. I don't know what the
which is
you
20
talking about or what the my artists, none of my artists have never been in a situation where it's 4 or 5 people in they shit. It ain't gonna happen like that. I'm not gonna let it happen like that.
Because all they needed was one to
I
take their
don't make
money.
friends in them buildings.
Did you ask Act to clean that up publicly, or
Academic
you just
I
don't care?
mean,
No, I told him to clean it up.
people
He
get
been
10%.
ducking me.
He
I
been
said,
ducking
no,
me.
Act, we gotta go. I said, you gotta come on the other side.
Look,
I gotta go on your channel. Like you be calling me on there for everything else. And we gonna, because see, he knows he's never done a contract.
Mm.
That doesn't
You get
make
what I'm
sense.
saying?
I think you try.
boy's a liar.
Some artists.
He's never done a contract, even
Still
understand.
ain't answered the question.
You get what I'm saying? So at that point in time, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Now, if you'd done a contract, we could have a back and forth, right? But if you don't understand how that works, an artist cash advance is his cash advance. Now, if I'm operating as manager and I go, right, and put together that deal, then yeah, I will get a cut of that. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm operating, overseeing a
As the
label,
manager,
and I'm the
thank you.
manager, and I'm the
Overseeing
one that's saying, hey,
manager.
give this artist the favoritism for that slot because this is my artist. Whatever his cash advance is his cash advance. If he got $500,000 coming, that's his $500,000. Nothing comes out of that man's $500,000 at all. So, you know, I told that. He been quiet on me for like 2 days.
You ain't tell him nothing.
He went loud and said the crazy shit. I thought it was kind of crazy because I'm like, goddamn, Mac, we supposed to be boys. Why the would you even throw me in some time?
We supposed to be boys, so why would you tell the truth on me? Why would you put my business out there that I'm stealing from this man? We supposed to be boys. What are you doing? What are you doing, Act? What are you doing? You putting my feet to the fire? What are you doing? So y'all really trying to call me out for real? This is what you doing? What? We supposed to be boys, but didn't I say that's
He's
what they
not with
do?
him, baby. That's what I keep. That's what
Y'all,
we
I
keep trying to
said the
tell you.
cash money. Chant.
Is irrelevant.
Chant. Let it go. LETSGO. Let it go. Let it go. LETS. Let it go. Listen, cash money. That's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Well, to me it is. I don't, girl. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Like that white hair lady said. Let it go.
Let it
I
go.
just explained that you gotta make friends with these people. You gotta make friends with these people to reel them in for you to put that snapping turtle on them. That's what the heck academics did. That's what Wack did. That's what Vlad did. And they still not academics now, because academics is like, man, I'm turning up on them now. I don't care. I don't care.
He took
I'm
baby
calling it
side
what it
and now he
is.
pulling out his stuff. Hey,
Yep.
boo.
Hey, Boots. I'm
He should have
saying what
stayed
it
out their
is.
business.
And he talking about he ain't never done no contract. That's like somebody saying, oh, you can't tell me about kids and you ain't had no kids. You a whole fool. It don't take much to know, to read. You know how many people haven't done contracts and they can read that what Blue signed up for was bogus? Are you kidding me? And academics done went to school for business and all that stuff or whatever the heck he's a darn nerd. That's what they do. They research and look up this stuff. He don't need to have to sign or make up contracts at all. And any contract that you done made up, all your artists have nothing to do with you. Why do you think Blue didn't want him to be part of the restaurant? Wack said Blue didn't want him to be part of the restaurant. Wack said that. That wasn't,
because it was
didn't
with
come from Blue.
Chrisean money.
Right. It didn't come from Chrisean. It didn't come from nobody else but Wack. He said, yeah, Blue wanted me to, he wanted me to stay out of it. He wanted me to put my hands in it. Yeah, because he already know. Blue been knowing this man done stole from him. Blue knows this man has used him for years. Yes. Blue has known this man set him up years ago with his mammy. Shoot. They know what's going on, and the day of reckoning is upon us.
But crazy shit like that.
But are him and Blueface like actively beefing, or is that kind of over?
Well,
they used to be going at it crazy.
It started again. I think it was more of a shot at Blueface.
Yeah,
because he tried to say Blueface is not that intelligent. Was Blueface is extremely smart. Blueface understand this business. I done taught him the business. He get a lot of money in this business, right? So I don't know. I guess he just talking this shit. I guess he can't talk about Chrisean Rock no more because that ain't a thing.
Here he go.
Right? And Blueface is kind of like,
here he go, being a weirdo. I guess he can't talk about Chrisean. Why the heck would you bring up Chrisean? You trying to deflect. You want somebody to go in on Chrisean, and ain't nobody finna do that. Because you are the topic. You are the focus.
Thank you. And he never answered the question.
Right.
On the record. He never, and he been saying, just like Patricia said.
Hey, Miss
See, I ain't catching it till Talivia, Miss Talivia just said it. Patricia and Talivia caught it. But I caught on the record, right?
On the record.
No. Miss Talivia
Adam
caught it.
said on the record.
Right. So everything he's starting to do with Wack is on the record. Why? Just like Pink say, they finna eat him up. They finna
Everything's
eat them
been
up.
on the record.
That's
They're
right.
just now getting to the end of it where they're
That's
ready
right.
to put them paw. They ready to crack down on them
That's
like that little
right.
nutcracker over there for Christmas time. They
That's
ready to
right.
do that. They at the point where they don't care. Like that's why
Cause you
academics.
beat one of they people. Tronics, let me tell you, Adam name is Grand something Adam. Adam daddy is a 97th, what he is? A 97th, a third degree Mason. A 97th degree Mason. Okay? He named him after the Grand Mason Adam. That's why his name is Grand Mason Adam. Pull up what Adam's name is. Because I had all the information
Yes,
before.
Grand
I don't know
Mason.
why.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So Grand Mason something, Master
His
Masons,
last
whatever.
name is Grand Mason. But
That's
yes,
right.
if you're talking
It's
about any like social club type thing, then yeah,
right.
Grandmaster, all that, yeah.
So the people in Tronics that they beat is in the Mason high up. It go further than 33.
Right.
And so that's why everything is starting to be on the record. It always been, but now he's pushing that on the record. That's why he won't answer because of the stuff with Tronics. With the boy, Mama stopped fooling with him, and Brandy stopped fooling with him. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, that's why Adam doing what he doing. Plus, you disrespect him at his fight. And academics been disrespecting him because what's going on with Aiden them? Aiden and Drake them is being sued from throwing out fights, but they want to know why Jake Paul ain't involved from what he did to Joshua brother. Joshua wouldn't throw the fight, and look what they did to his brother 2 days later. He beat him out his money the first day. He complained about it on the day before that, and his two brothers was deleted and sacrificed, and he's speaking on it because of that. Because they say it's because he said, I let him go, I let the people go 6 rounds to get an entertainment. He exposed the wrong thing. Okay, so yes, the boy lost both his brothers the same day.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, that's crazy. Adam still ain't answered the question, Pete.
Oh yeah, he ain't you talking about Wack.
Wack, yeah.
See, yeah, Scorpio, the whole thing about the diaper, Kim basically owned every company they had.
Hmm.
Kim basically owned everything. That's why nothing ever happened with the diapers because uh Kim and Wack went downhill and Kim started to do her own thing. That's why the
Facts,
diapers
T
did
Fox.
absolutely nothing because she was focused on her own stuff. That diaper mess was something that Wack came up with, but
Hmm.
Kim Kim is the one who had the credentials. Kim is the one who has the clout really. Kim
That's
is the one
right,
who
with
has
Nick
the
Cannon.
money. Kim
And Nick
has the
Cannon can't
money.
stand Wack. Sorry, Pink. I was
No,
talking
you good.
Scorpio.
You good. Wack couldn't own anything. He couldn't own a darn thing.
That's
Everything
it.
is connected to Kim. That's why he
So
know
is.
this divorce is going to ruin him
That's
financially.
why he started this new company. But the new company is content now. And 607 and signed with him. Now let me tell you something. Whack. You think you're gonna make a fool out of 607 That's a true Haitian top of the line warlock. You gonna get your issue playing with him. You was
He
already
already know.
scared up in that room. But that's what his new company trying to push content with everybody. That's right. They already got him, Patricia.
Yep,
Rico's
he
are
already know.
being handed out. It's a couple of them that been
That's
broke down.
I'm telling you, he already got the Rico with Ray J and his
Yep.
mom,
Hmm.
and all they doing here, all they've been letting happen is letting the mess build up and build up and build
That's
up
right.
because he got so much fake paperwork on people, but people ain't they can't get his stuff. But what he's doing is spilling all his information and letting people know everything that he's done wrong and whatever because he thinks he's good with the feds and all that stuff. But
That's
sir,
right.
you're useless. They don't
That's
need
right.
you.
And let me tell
They
you
don't
something else,
need
Pink.
you.
What people don't understand
I can't
is
think of the word that I want to use, but
you gonna
yeah.
think of it. I'll be the same way, cause you know why? Cause you can't, cause the way he make you feel when you talk to him, he had you all over the place. Because he just ugh. But let me tell y'all something. If any one of y'all get in contract with Wack, you could get out of it. Because it is in written document by one of the Supreme Court judges that Wack is a compulsive liar. And his word is not liable
Yep.
nowhere. It's documented in the Supreme Court from when he was lying about that stuff with that boy who supposed to took out Tupac. And they gave him what they call um we call it clemency down here, but they call it something else too. When you feel like you can say what you want to say and can't go to jail. I'm like Pink, I can't think of the word now. Somebody tell me the word.
What is it? What are you talking about?
Like when we call it clemency down in the South.
That's about
But
right.
yeah, okay. Everybody else call it something else, but it's when you can say what you want to say and they can't use it against you.
Yeah, immunity.
Immunity. Thank
Mhm.
you, baby. We call it
That's
clemency down
it's the
here.
same. It's the same thing.
That's the same judge. They gave Keefe D
Keefe D. Yep.
immunity. That's right. And and Wack kept lying. He even wrote fake documents from the bondsman and
Yep.
everything. Because guess what? The woman say, how's you gonna get him out? And we went check your finances and you don't have nothing in none of your accounts.
Hey, Miss Linda. Good morning.
You
Yep.
don't have anything in your accounts, Wack. They went
Yep.
check. And you did a fake agreement, a fake document from the bondsman,
Mhm.
and she put you off the stand. They was for to charge you with perjury. She put it in the notes, and definitely said, "Put this in the notes that that boy there, Cash, cannot. That his word is not liable in any court in the United States of America. He is a compulsive liar. So if anybody take him to court, they're gonna win." Because his
Mhm.
word don't mean anything.
Yep.
And that's on paperwork, baby. That's from the Supreme Court, from to keep these stuff from the Tupac stuff. Because they was trying to get him to burn out. And guess what?
Mhm.
He
The
a crip.
judge talked straight up trash about
Thank you,
about
Scorpio.
Wack.
Sure
The
did.
judge said, "I wouldn't believe anything you had to say.
At
I
all.
don't care what it is. I wouldn't believe it. And your word is garbage in court. Your
So
word
is.
holds no merit in court at all.
Mm-hmm.
You will never be a witness in my court ever."
No court in America. No court
Mhm.
in America. In the United States of America. You don't go to no Supreme Court playing with them people. Is you crazy? The
Mhm.
Supreme Court is the people who that a lot of they can say what they want. Black people win from the South. They have pushed it. They have
Mhm.
pushed it. And when they went there, you have this thing called 1 through 7 circuit. Third circuit is the one that helps you when the DA and them is just trying to get what they call a conviction, no matter what. She said, I remember that. Do you have the clip, Ree? No. Tyron probably had a clip. But yes,
The court, you talking about the Keefe D thing?
the part where the judge said what he said.
Yeah,
Tyron,
the
I don't
Keefe
know
D
if you,
thing.
yeah.
I ain't
Pink
seen that
don't
in a
have it.
long time. I don't know.
Yeah. But they would have to, and he would have to dig in his archives because this was early last year. And that's when Pink started saying they going to have him at the beginning of next year. I say, Pink, I think before Christmas. And then I say, well, at least I want him before that. But yes, Pink been saying when they was going to get him. Being saying it. And they getting him too.
Mhm.
He lost everything. Birdman don't even food. This man here is rotten, y'all, to the core. So now he's doing content. Charleston White.
Hold on. Let me let this
Oh,
finish.
okay, yeah, I thought it was you.
Doing
Go
what he
ahead.
want to do, as you
No.
saw, when he want to do it, whoever he want to do it with. And
Making out with Sunny Girl in the music videos.
Blueface is streaming now, And I guess he's getting a great reaction. So I don't know, maybe it was attack on Blueface. That shit don't work internally in our camp anyway, because we all know what's going on. I just like a motherfucker telling Josh, you're dumb. You know, Adam pays you $1,000 a month. That's not gonna move Josh, because y'all know what's going on, whatever the case may be.
He trying to wordplay. Shit, boy, you know, sit down. Everything you say is a lie, and that's a shame when you go in a white woman's court and she tell you that off the jump. It's sad because Wack, you trifling. You very trifling, Wack. That's all I'm gonna say. And you're lying. That boy does not have a finesse manager gets 10%. He is no longer connected with Moneybag Yo. It's only the Prince family. And if you go talk to him, he'll tell you. Oh, Pink, my TV behind, my bad.
No, you good. I'm just trying to find that clip with a judge saying that.
See, True Scorpio say, yep, that judge shamed the devil.
Sure
did.
Sure did.
I was going to say submissive. That other clip is about the royalties.
Bills out. Let me see.
Probably was sincerely. But that woman told him that he's a liar.
But when it came time for the state to question Jones on his motives for posting bail for the former gang member, prosecutors believed Jones to be a middleman, only agreeing to post the bail in exchange for a TV series about Davis's life.
That's right.
All right. And so the other thing you say in the letter that Mr. Arnold provided to us is that the money is a gift and Mr. Davis is not obligated.
That's scary look, y'all.
Right?
That's right.
All right. Do you have any contract between you and Mr. Davis?
Me too, Scorpio.
Not as
Look how scared Wack look.
Okay. Do you have any financial agreement with Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Do you have any financial agreement with his son?
No.
But when it came time for the state to question Jones on his motives for posting bail for the former
gang member.
Surprised that Cash Jones doesn't want to come here and testify, given how his testimony came off last time. He absolutely lied to this court with regard to his representation as to why he was providing the funds and where the funds were coming from. It was demonstrably false testimony. And so, Your Honor, I am not surprised that when this court tries to look under the rock from where this money is coming from, this court gets more fraud. And when this court pursues, well, where does this money come from? This court gets more fraud. And then when Mr. Arnold has the bail bondman try to explain what he did in altering the document that was submitted to this court gets more fraud. Surprised that Cash Jones doesn't want to come here.
Yep. Think you hit the nail on the head when you found that one, baby.
I want to find where the judge is saying it.
She probably gonna say it on there, unless that was the end.
That was just a short.
Okay.
Gets grill. Let's see.
That's right, T Fox. And they couldn't get it on there. They promised, made a contract to Tronics. The man went to jail. I don't think he in there, but he's somewhere gone for 2 years. The judge ended up pushing the stuff back. Look how scared Wack is on there. T Fox say Wack could not go. You see how scared he
Going to
look?
place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
He don't even supposed to be in no bedroom anyway.
Please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record.
Cash, Cash, Jones, Jones.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Arnold, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Jones, what was the amount that you paid for the bail bond premium in this case?
$120
12,000. It was 15% of whatever the 750 was.
Okay, that's
$112,000 and some odd dollars.
$500, is that correct?
112,500. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you paid that out of your business?
Yes, sir.
And what's your business name, sir?
100 Entertainment.
And you're the sole owner of that business, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that business is a business license to do business in the state of Nevada.
Didn't have no money.
Yes,
no
sir.
costs.
And how long have you had that business?
Roughly 8 years, maybe.
No
And
money.
again, you used the proceeds from that business and you provided us with the documents showing that those amounts were taken from your business account. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How do you know Mr. Davis, sir?
I know him through passing. I know his son. I know him. We sat down and talked a few times. In general, about personal things. He was having this bout with cancer, and
Right, Scorpio
personal
and
things,
T5.
industry stuff. Just regular conversation. He's always been a monumental guy in our community. Conversation. So and I've helped several people in our community. Whether it was funerals,
Sure do, Scorpio.
in this situation, I know his cancer has been. I don't know if it's come out of remission or been speaking with his son. I know he's having an issue in there, so I'll let you help it in.
We appreciate that, sir. Sir, are you deriving any benefit financially from Mr. Davis's release?
I know that.
See, he ain't know they knew about Tronics and their contract for to have that TV show about Tupac to tell what happened. Yeah, he looks scared, Miss Nothing, because he a liar.
State cross-examination.
Yes, do you need me to stand at the podium because of the blue jeans aspect? Sir, you're in the entertainment business, is that right?
That's one of my
Right,
businesses, yes.
Scorpio, a whole
And,
drive.
you also go by the moniker Wack 100.
Yes, I do.
And one of the things that you do is manage some artists like The Game and Blueface, etc.
That's how Blueface get in the
And
document.
where do you live?
Messy.
I have a residence in California. I have multiple residences in California, Oklahoma, as well as New Jersey and New York.
Okay. And is it fair to say that the last 4 digits of your phone number are 697?
6979.
Okay. All right. I want to turn your attention. We were provided a letter by Mr. Arnold that said that you had known Mr. Davis and his family for many years.
Right.
Is that right?
True, Scorpio.
They're a pillar of our community, especially the urban community.
Well, I think let me clarify. You said I have been a good friend of Mr. Davis and his family for many years. Is
See,
that
he
right?
forgot what he said.
I know his sister. I know him. I know his son.
When did you first meet Mr. Davis?
Can't remember the lie he told.
In passing, maybe about, I don't know, 8 years ago, maybe.
When did you become good friends with Mr. Davis?
Been friends with a lot of people.
I'm sorry, when did you become good friends with Mr. Davis?
The day I met him, the day we shook hands. We come from our upbringing, we come from the opposite sides of the track. So, in my travels over the last 25 years, coming from the gang life and making my exit from being a gang banger, anybody that I meet that's willing to sit down with me and be cordial and be respectful, I'm going to consider a good friend.
All right, and so the other thing you say in the letter that Mr. Arnold provided to us is that the money is a gift and Mr. Davis is not obligated to repay. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Do you have any
Scorpio, he did write the lie down. That's why they get read back to him.
Not as of yet.
Okay. Do you have any financial
You
agreement with
forgot
Mr.
what he
Davis?
said.
Not as of yet.
Do you have any financial agreement with his son?
Why they ask him the same question over
I
again?
want him to come work for me. That's what he
God,
want
he
to
had
do,
to
try
write
to
it
get him out the
down.
streets.
Now, so
Well, they wrote
are
it
there
down.
any stipulations that you have with Mr. Davis in order to put up this money for him?
Well, my stipulation with the bail bond, I definitely want him to be on house arrest to protect my son.
Now, have you ever said you were thinking about getting Mr. Davis out with the stipulation that you do it seriously?
We've had talks and conversations just about what would be a series, as the DMF series, and just in question, in general conversation, talking about his life story. But I'm not in TV land, I'm in music. I don't do TV.
Okay.
I do a television show or any of that. I do music streaming.
I do music
Diverse, stuff
streaming.
like that.
Okay, so I just want to be very clear about this.
This man lying
Have you
so
ever
bad.
stated
Pause
that
it,
you
Pink.
planned on getting
Pause it for
Mr.
1
Davis
second.
out?
This man lying so bad.
Let me tell you. When they first asked him a question about Keefy D, he forgot that whenever you putting stuff in like this, you go to the courts and it's like a bond reduction. You go in front of the courts, or when it was COVID, you do it like this, and they write down everything you say. Y'all know the little woman that be typing, right? When they asked them these two set of questions for a reason. One, it's sad that that thing ain't getting number 22 views because that was really a good thing. But anyway, he
Well,
forgot.
they just recorded Law and Crime doing it. It's on Law and
Okay,
Crime.
so check it out, Pink. He already, the reason why they asked him the same thing over and over, he asked them, he gave them the answer, and he lied. So what they did was got the piece of paper of how he originally say they met, right? And read it back to him and asked him questions. That's why he had to come back. Oh yeah, we sat down. Cause remember at first he said, I know his family. We passed back, seen each other through. Now you won't break it down the second time. Oh yeah, we used to be in the gangbang, but we put that life away and we did this and we did that. You ain't say that the first time. You try to act like you knew him in passing and his children and his this and his that. And yes, he think he's Suge Knight because he used to be Suge Knight driver, not the security, but the driver. And he always wanted to be like Suge Knight. That's why he fought so hard to get him off the streets, y'all. But that's why they are asking him those questions twice, because they let him answer the question freely. Now, how they know he lying is because when you go to school for criminal justice, which is what I did, right? On your first 2 years, they ask you questions. On that thing that you got a psychological part that you have to take. That means you looking at their eyes. If it turned to a certain way, you lying. If you look up another way, like he looking up, you look one way, he telling the truth. That means you thinking, which is the right side of the brain, y'all. See, Scorpio say she went as well. The left. Okay, so Scorpio know what I'm talking about. It's been since 2004 when I graduated Scorpio, so that's 21 years. But right, when you look to the left, they know you lying. When you look it up and around and to the right, no, when you look to the left, they know you thinking, right? Scorpio, and then when you look to the right, start looking around, they know you lying, you fishing for something. You're fishing. And he telling on himself. And so that's why that second set of questions was not to make him say that again, but this not what you said. And when they first came for the bond reduction to get the bond and all of that. See what I'm saying, y'all? So they just letting them right, Scorpio. So they just letting them read it back. They reading it back to him. And that's when he had all that stuff about, yeah, 'cause we got out the street and we shook hands. You didn't say that at first. You try to act like you know him and you got a lot of respect for his people. You know him and going and coming. He's a nice dude. He's a this, he's a that. And when they read back what you said the last time, it was totally different. But yes, they was gonna, and you know that they know you was connected to Tronics, you and Ray J, and they finna tell you this. But they know that you're lying, you're nervous, you're looking up to the
Hey,
right, looking
Ladonna.
all around.
Yep.
Yes, they teach you that in criminal justice. But you could, I just want to tell them that, Pink.
I wish I could find.
What a judge was speaking at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's documentation. But you're gonna have to dig because you gotta understand right there is where they trying to prove to the judge he lying. But the judge already know. It's towards the end. So it'll probably be a minute. Now, we know this because of this thing. And plus, it was a content creator that broke all this stuff down with the documents. So
It
if
was
you
a
want
female
to,
judge, right?
yep. So what you
All
could
right.
do is
Hold on. Hold on one
you
second.
might could Google it. Or
I
you could
got I
either,
got something. I got something, but I don't know
yeah,
if this is it because
void the bail, and so that
there she go.
Having retelling his story.
She dismissed him.
burden of any sort of burden.
okay.
I don't think the school can even have any faith as to what this actual nature of this thing is.
Right, Miss Shiva?
After this hearing,
If that's how you spell, how you doing, Miss Shiva?
ultimately, there's a question that was raised regarding where the funds actually came from by Mr. Davis himself. I don't have the bank records or anything to show that it was posted by a different source besides the word of Mr. Jones, who's contradicted by his own previous statements on other matters. Ultimately, I do see there was collateral posted, but I don't really see where the actual $112,500 came from, with what's been provided for me. I also don't find that the defense has met the burden of any sort of burden for the Nebula type hearing to show that the bail is not connected to Mr. Davis ultimately talking about Mr. Shakur's murder. And any evidence to the contrary, it is not credible. And so at this point, I don't find that you have met your burden. And so, if you want,
Right,
you can
true.
present additional evidence at some point, if you want to have a further hearing, or I can void the bail, and so that would go back to Mr. Jones. So
Thursday bank statements.
I don't have them.
The bill fireman is here. He's on the Zoom. I had to give up 6 months of bank statements.
We did send those over to the court, Your Honor. You didn't have them.
And out of 6 months, you ain't had them about
I'm gonna show you.
30,000
Whatever you call
all
it,
together.
that's the exaggerated.
Mr. Jones, hold on.
And they were fake. They were fake statements.
Mr. Jones, hold on.
He talking too much.
He also said.
Cause he getting mad. Cause they catch, cause
Yep.
them was fake statements and fake stuff from the bondsman.
Do you have any?
Yes, Mr. Arnold provided 6 months of banking records.
Now you gotta give it to them so they can look.
On this matter, I can testify if necessary on regards to the source of the funds.
All right, I'll review the bank records additionally, and then ultimately issue a minute order regarding bank records if that satisfies my first concern. I don't know that it will necessarily satisfy my second concern, but I'll address it all in the minute order, okay? All right, it'll be under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What do I mean?
Mr. Arnold can explain it to you. Ultimately, I have to review more documents to determine if that shows what Mr. Jones says it shows. Page 8, Kevin Perez Stubbs.
Nobody wanted to put their hand on that bun.
Let me see what this was.
Nobody wanted to put their hand on that bun, boy. Nobody got legitimate money.
About their attorney, because you guys are adults, and because it looks like Mr. Vanderbeek is indicating that he's going to be ready to go. on the 8th, we had a milk setting. I'm actually just gonna pass this over for a special
Hey,
setting
Robin.
Thursday, which is gonna be the 27th at 9 a.m. That'll be just this case, both Ms. Don and Ms. Gray. I'll talk to Ms. Bush.
Talking about
what's
Wack,
going on with your attorney.
Lions
So that
up.
we can maintain the date that we currently have because you guys are involved. Okay. All right, so continue till Thursday. We'll see everyone back at that time.
I'll be here, Judge. Thank you.
Did anyone else have anything real quick they wanted to say?
Your Honor,
This is,
I have no jurisdiction.
you have a plate? Yes. Okay. I think I need somebody to stand in, correct?
Correct.
Others on. Okay, perfect. You're here on this one. All right, let's call Candelaria, page 12C 38024.
Good morning, Your Honor. President, on behalf of Mr. Candelaria, he is present in custody at this time. Your Honor should have a filed guilty plea agreement.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Hey, Shiva. Hey, Robin. Which one?
Davis, C 377407.
Two-part murder suspect slams.
Arnold appearing for Mr. Davis, who's present in custody. Additionally, we have Mr. Giacomo and Mr. Bilal for the state. This is on for defendant's motion for reconsideration and reinstatement of previous bond. It's also on for a status check discovery. And then I think the state could also file a counter motion for me to reconsider my ruling that there was not proof evident presumption grade. Accurate?
That's correct.
All right. Mr. Arnold, your motion to reconsider and reinstate bond, I voided the bond on 6/24/24, so there's no bond posted. What is there to reinstate? How would that even work?
We vacated the bond. The bond bailsman, who I believe is on the line, said that the bond was still posted.
It's not obtained through illegal sources. It was because the documents gave me so many questions about where those wire transfers came from, where those.
Basically, he had a drug trade that extended from here to New York to Little Rock, Arkansas.
I went
He
back
was
a little
doing
bit so I could
350 kilos at a
look
time
at
with
here.
the Mexican cartel. There's many aspects of his
She was
life
talking about the evidence
that
was
are
questionable.
Tampa with.
relevant,
Yes, and it was.
interesting to the community.
Hey, anything I ain't see, baby.
The death of Tupac Shakur.
Glad to see you in here, girl.
On the sufficiency of the documents and proof, ultimately this was not obtained through illegal sources. It was because the documents gave me so many questions about where those wire transfers came from, where those counter deposits came from, $50,000 deposited at counters. Typical, what we're seeing.
Fake.
When you go into his drug history and things like that. So we're really looking at, is this a bond that was posted through legitimate sources? And so that's why I was looking more into the bank records. And that's really the first part and the largest part of my ruling. I mean, I have concerns ultimately about the profiting off of Tupac's death, but I think my authority is somewhat limited to
put some property up.
Whether it's legal or illegal.
Right.
And so,
in Your Honor, in regards to
you gave me the June records.
Right.
The bond premium was wire transferred out on June 11th. I see a
allowing them
in right before that of $112,000 and $500 wire transferred in on June 11th and then immediately taken out in two separate payments. You provided me a check to show a portion of the payment, and the rest was, I do see, wired out in the records. I don't see that check that you provided me even coming out of the bank account.
It has not yet, Your Honor. And again, we have the Mr. Jones and the bills on there. What they had agreed to was
Mr.
pending
Jones.
Your Honor's ruling. He was simply going to hold on to the check.
Ooh.
There's funds in the bank to cover that check. But he was gonna hold on to the check until the court approved the ruling and then go ahead and cash it.
So my question ultimately is, where does that $112,500 transfer come from?
Right.
Because given your client's own words, Mr. Jones was a front or middleman for this money, and so ultimately, if I know who that came from, that would give me more peace of mind.
Right. And we did provide the court with the actual company that the check came from. And that was the
He have enough in his account
Entertainment Touring Group.
over the months, over the years.
Notation in
Hey, Chocolate Drop.
the June 11th
Hey, Chocolate Drop.
transfer out of the bank. It says AG Entertainment Touring. Now this is a client of
You did, Miss Melinda. Miss Linda
Jones. Mr. Jones would testify that he received this money. This was money owed to him. He asked for that specific amount of $112,500 on the basis that he knew that he was going
should have made a
to
deal with the
use that
bonds,
money
half
to
and half.
pay
Yep.
the bill. They owe him more than that, but that was a payment that they made to his account.
Okay, anything else?
And so in regards to whether those monies came from a legitimate source, I think you have all the information there. We have a legitimate bank account. We have a legitimate business. He received the funds from another legitimate business. Your Honor can even review their website at www.agententertainment.com. It's a legitimate transaction between 100 Entertainment and AG Entertainment Touring. And he decided to use that money. In regards to any restrictions that money is for his life story, again, as Your Honor just noted, it's very limited that at this point, since he's not convicted, you cannot tell Mr. Davis he cannot receive those monies. He can receive any monies in regards to this crime until he's convicted. That's well supported by the Nevada case law. It's supported by the statute that the state had previously alleged that they were relying upon.
Don't forget, shortly after the trial, Rico was placed with a number of Wack's affiliates. Wack had to backdoor somebody.
They didn't mention any case law, but I'll get to the case law. But I was just saying that the state referred to 41B-200.
Sure, the Slayer statute.
The Slayer statute, which says it has to be he cannot talk about his life story, which he can't. The only victim
Ability to contact, for example, the victim or children under 18 or things like that. And so as a condition of bond, in order to meet those two goals of bond, ultimately the court has greater discretion in fashioning release conditions. And so I think ultimately, to cut to the chase, that's the state's argument, is that this is a condition of bond. And the argument that they have is that this is a condition of bond similar to that. And so it's not a situation where, a family member or somebody is posting the bond to ensure the safety of the community or to ensure that he comes back. And so really the conditions of bond are not met, or the ultimate goals of bond are not met by Mr. Bond posting this one.
Right. And the argument that they presented now was that the condition in regards to his different videos that he's done, to his book, that has
it seems like your end goal here is to make some sort of show on the prep for this trial, according to news articles that have been sent to me.
Like again, you read so many things about it.
That's not
my
quote to the sun is not accurate.
That's not my end goal here. Okay. My end goal is to win the trial. Okay. Whether they want to follow me with cameras, they can do that. Are we going to benefit by that? I promise you, as an officer of the court, we have not signed a contract, nor have we been given any financial incentive to do something like that, Your Honor.
Okay. This case isn't going to be your legacy. Okay, you may continue, Mr. Wong.
Yes, Your Honor. So
just to focus on what this court actually ordered. So the court may reach 2 orders. This is a motion to reconsider, right? So to bring it back to what this court ordered. The first,
I really just want to hear
first finding
like the
of this court was
judge
that
responding.
A lot of focus on the argument and centers on, ultimately in his pleading papers and a little bit of what he's talked about today. I mean, we are pre-trial. There's the presumption of innocence at this point. And so, how does the state address that, given that these aren't convictions?
Right.
These are, well, his story is what got us here.
Right.
And his story, now he's saying, is a total lie.
Right.
And everything that he said is a lie.
Right.
And so, how does the state sort of reconcile those two issues, those two?
Right, and so I guess I made an overly nuanced argument with regard to 42B last time we were here. My point with regards to 42B.
I understand, you can't get the money back.
Yeah,
Once it's gone, once it's posted,
yes,
it's gone.
okay. So then if we just go back to the presumption of innocence, sure, Mr. Davis is presumed innocent. This court was aware of that when it said
or ensuring his presence. Should Mr. Davis flee or not show up to 100 Entertainment in the amount of the bail, again, for reasons known for many years here in Las Vegas?
Yeah, there has been
or any people out there to go ahead and order a hit or anything like that. And so those are all speculative. And so bottom line, he could have heard that through hearsay, rumors. I don't know how he came up with this information, but that's subject to cross-examination at the time of trial, and it shouldn't be considered here to look at the bail again. Again, as you stated, Your Honor, he has a presumption of innocence. We should be allowed to discuss that presumption of innocence at the time of trial, but still, we can't just shirk it aside for the sake of this statute of Nevada that allows us to look at this presumption. You already made your decision on that, and we ask that you abide by that decision and remember that my client is presumed innocent.
Okay, excellent arguments on both sides. Ultimately, this is a little bit more like.
I don't know. I wish I could find that clip of the judge speaking on Wack, but I can't find it. I've been looking for it, but I can't find a specific one. But basically, everybody knows Wack is a liar. His word is meaningless in court. No jumper, academics, all these people are finally making a move. And I'm telling y'all, just be mindful and notice what's going on. Adam is standing up to him. Academics is standing up to him. We know good and well Wack didn't say anything to academics about this Blueface thing. Otherwise, he would have called into his show. He would have said something because academics has been talking about this and hasn't backed down at all. He hasn't even said, I've talked to Wack. And we know he would have said something. Wack would have called in, or academics would have been like, yeah, I done talked to Wack and so and so and so. No, none of that stuff happened. None of it. He knows he's doing Blueface wrong and everybody's calling him out on it. The day of reckoning is upon him. Same thing with Blue. Same thing with Blue. You over here getting used and abused. Same thing you doing with other people. The day of reckoning is upon him too. Shoot. And it all comes down to everybody still trying to involve Chrisean. Y'all saw Wack had to speak on Chrisean. Chrisean ain't had nothing to do with anything. So why you involving Chrisean's name? The mess is weird. He bringing up Chrisean's name. You got Marsh bringing up Chrisean for absolutely no reason, zero reason. Chrisean has any of these people. She's training for a fight. She hasn't spoken on anybody. But these people want to mention her name all the time. Blue following her, unfollowing her. Marsh doing a live. Of course, everybody's going to tune in because it's about Chrisean. They want to hear any little piece of tea she got to say. She ain't even got nothing. She basically said nothing. I'm sick of Chrisean because we were supposed to go here for money and you wanted to leave. Well, you can audition like the rest of them should if you want to be up there on your own accord. Clearly, they wanted you with Chrisean. They didn't want you by yourself, Suge. So you going live to tell us this for what? You really ain't said anything. You really ain't said a mammy thing. You didn't have to go live and mention Chrisean at all. You just wanted some views, which is sad. The same thing with Azul and NLE Chopper. The same thing. They wanted views, so they used Chrisean, and NLE went below the 10 leagues below the belt to bring up her son. Of course, that's gonna bring in all types of views because it's about Chrisean Jesus. Either of the Chriseans brings in numbers. Did Blue think it was gonna go that far? No. But are him and NLE still good? Yeah. Were they good at that time too? Yes. Yes. They were cool when they got into it. Was it before he got locked up? Yeah, before he got locked up. Or maybe it was after he got locked up. They were cool then. That's what he was talking about. Yeah, he mentioned my mom, but Blue
It was
apologized, which he
before he
did.
got locked up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, before he got locked up. They did the same mess back then. And Blue
Mm-hmm.
apologized to his mom and all that stuff. It's the
Yeah,
same
but they
mess.
was beeping and Ellie Chopper was in front of a trailer with some
Yep.
broke
Rinse and
down
repeat.
cutlass. Yep.
All this stuff is rinse and repeat. They doing the same thing.
So
It's
is.
just a different year, and then you go and involve the baby in it.
And
Ridiculous.
Blue is serious. I don't know what if he signed with that new company Wack got. He's silly. You can do the
Mm-hmm.
content stuff yourself. But like I said, I think Blue is his handler too.
Scorpio.
What she
Uh-huh.
said. I can't see a
You think
thing.
Blue is NLE's handler?
No, I think Wack is Blue handler.
Oh, well, yeah. Of course. If we see Mars training anytime soon, we know her motive for creating her imaginary beef. Man, shoot. Her motive is to get seen. That's it, in my opinion. Because when nobody talking about Marsh, nobody was checking for Marsh at all. After she got off baddies, nobody was. Who was checking for Marsh? Who? That's another. That's probably why Chrisean didn't even go on that live thing that Marsh invited. Was it Marsh or Scott invited her to? I think it was Marsh. Yeah, it was Marsh. I believe. Because I don't think Chrisean wanted to go, and they ended up talking about her baby on that live too, and she didn't go. So shoot. Chrisean been separated herself a long time ago. She knew what it was. She knew she had to separate herself. She hasn't said anything about Marsh. She ain't said nothing negative about Marsh. She hasn't even spoken about Marsh, period. Marsh want to get on the reunion. Right. And she can't, I mean, did they invite you? Didn't they already do the reunion? Maybe they didn't. I don't know. But if they didn't invite you, sure, you can reach out to them. Reach out and ask if you can get on the reunion. Do that shit. Don't come to us and act like you want to spill some tea because that's why everybody tuned in and you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything other than you ain't loyal. Chrisean was telling you, she's telling you these people weird. Move around these folks. Marsh is like, I want to get the money. So as soon as Chrisean heard that, she was like, okay, bet. You get the money. Money isn't all that to me. If that's what you want to do, you know, scrape for this and scrape for that, because you want to get the money. You want like all money ain't good money. Apparently,
Oh, ain't. And he paying
apparently,
more money on that lawsuit than RS charge you for owing them. RS
mm-hmm.
charge 2 pennies every day. This man here
Yep.
charging damn near $30 a day. That's how you know he with the mob.
Mm-hmm.
He
And
say
apparently,
Blueface gonna be working with him for his life because you know Italians is the one that never liked us.
mm,
Yeah.
mm. Shame and a scandal. I think she wants to follow Chrisean and start. boxing, which is why she's trying to be seen. But she was doing football. I wonder if she stopped with the football thing, or is it too cold right now? Something, I don't know. But she was doing football. She was like, "Yeah, I'm this and this with football." Well, what happened with that? You a hustler. Go back to doing your football. Do some other stuff. Like what? Or help Jay out the shelter. Like what are you doing, ma'am? You involving Chrisean literally for nothing, for no reason. All these people are mentioning Chrisean's name unprovoked, and she hasn't acknowledged them at all. Do y'all know how strong you have to be to ignore all this stuff, especially when it's about your baby? These people are talking about her, and she has said absolutely nothing. She hasn't spoken negatively about anybody. She hasn't come out and said anything. But these people are using Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus' name daily so they can be seen, including content creators. They're using her name, and they don't even care about Chrisean. But they know where the clout resides. I don't care if people want to say it's negative content. It doesn't matter. Chrisean ain't done nothing negative. She over there boxing. She over there training. So y'all making it negative is on y'all. It's just fabrication and lies, fantasies and fairy tales. Like y'all just coming up with anything. Coming up with anything for content. You scraping up stuff for content. Chrisean ain't said anything. And people are like, oh yes, it's a bunch of videos of her drinking. No, it wasn't. Y'all ain't seen no videos of her drinking after finding out she was pregnant at all. You didn't see it. Yeah, it's tons of footage. It's not tons of footage, Shug. It's not. And it ain't been. Azul even said she wasn't drinking. But y'all got to stick with the narrative. So, okay, stick with your narrative. That doesn't mean it's true. And it's never going to be true. That doesn't mean people are going to stop dealing with her. It's never going to happen. I told one of the trolls on Instagram, they were like, save so and so. And they only had 2 likes. I said, sure. Nobody is giving in to y'all narratives. They don't care what y'all have to say. Y'all are trashing the baby every single day. You're trashing Chrisean every single day. If you don't like her, don't watch. Simplicity. If you don't like her baby, don't watch. Simplicity. It's simple. It ain't algebra. It ain't geometry. It ain't calculus. Like what? If you don't like the girl, don't watch any of her content. What's wrong with y'all? Because a lot of these people are sent by Wack. A lot of these people are sent by Wack and connected to Stewie. Every time I see a troll, I call them Stewie's cousins because y'all are upset at Chrisean for what? Talking about we need to hold her. Well, hold yourself accountable in the meantime because you obsessed with a person you don't even know. You ain't never met this person and you like, I'm going to hold them accountable. Who are you? God? Jada don't believe in God, Shug. So, I mean, you as her cousin, you don't believe in God neither. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. But y'all going around harassing this black woman and this black child every single day. Ain't no good ever gonna come to anything that y'all got going on. Anything. This is negative, is rude, is ignorant, is irresponsible. And y'all gonna have to answer to it at the end of the day. It ain't gonna be me, it ain't gonna be your mama, it ain't gonna be your daddy. It's you. The people that's saying this stuff. And thinking it's cute to talk about a child. We're not talking about him. We're talking about the mom. You're talking about him. That's exactly what you're doing. I don't care how much sugar you try to put on a piece of doodoo, it's still doodoo. I don't care, sugar. You could throw some cake batter on it. Cake batter. Some tempura. and fried up, it's still zoodle. It's still cooked zoodle, Suge. That's it, and that's all. You talking about a child. Is something wrong with y'all? The ancestors rolling in their graves right now, especially for the black people that's doing it. The ancestors are rolling over. They did cartwheels when they heard NLE say what he said. Cartwheels in the grave. Child, this stuff is so darn embarrassing. What y'all are doing on the internet is just complete ignorance. Shame and a scandal. Y'all can keep them in prayer if you want to. I ain't gonna waste my prayer. I ain't gonna waste my prayer on them people. Cause what's gonna come to them is I don't want to have no parts of it. I don't want to be connected to it. Whatever's gonna come for them, including NLE Chopper, including Wack 100, including Carlissa, including Jaden, including all Jaden's people, including Blueface. And we already seeing Blueface fall apart on live every day. He don't even like looking at himself. Like, come on now. If y'all want, y'all can wish the best for him. Y'all can pray for him. Don't ask me to do the same because I ain't gonna do it. Be better than me, I guess. Let's remember, church folks are in church because they're there because they know they're sinners. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Period. Come on now. Church folks can be some of the worst people walking the face of the earth. Child, so judgmental. He's going crazy. I bet when he's alone with his pillows, he be talking to them and she's the pillows. Yes, like he was laid up in the pillows. Because he know he's broke down. He knows he doesn't have anybody. Stewie never had his back. Nevaeh is there for a check. Stunner is there for a check. They in a contract. That's it and that's all. Stunner ain't there for him. She's there to fulfill the contract and get her money. He is her trick right now. Like, please. Chrisean is out here living her best life, training. She's getting ready for her fight. And if y'all haven't gotten your tickets, make sure you get a ticket. I can't go. I have a show that night. So unfortunately, I can't attend the boxing match. But yes, if you can go, please go and support our girl. I already know it's gonna be sold out, especially if not by the beginning of April, when it gets down to the wire, because folks like getting tickets at the last minute, like the day of or the day before. That mess gonna be sold out. General admission, at least, sold out. I know plenty of people already that bought tickets for the thing. Child. I pity the fools that have been playing with Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus, especially Chrisean Jesus. Look how much backlash NLE Chopper been getting. And I've been sitting back, sipping my little hot chocolate with my caramel macchiato creamer inside. Yes. If y'all ain't tried that, try that. Hot cocoa with caramel macchiato. Child just been sitting back, sipping and watching the train wreck. Because while y'all over here falling apart piece by piece on the internet for my enjoyment, Chrisean is over here working, getting deals. What are other people doing? Crying on live, whining, trying to be part of Blue's stable, and he don't even have money to even look at a stable. Oh, all the VIP tickets are sold out? Let me check the website. What is it? X Rumble. Let's see. Hey, yo.
What?
VIP seating is not available to purchase. Oh, they used to have VIP up here, but they took VIP off. So if you want a ringside seat, is almost, I'm gonna say $300. General admission is $118. I'm gonna just round it up to $120. You can't see that. But it used to have VIP ringside, but they took that off. VIP seating is not available for purchase to this event. VIP seating inquiries may be fulfilled by direct request to the promoter if available. That means it's gone. That means it's gone. Ciao. Girl, and people were thinking folks won't go buy no tickets. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Child, VIP was up here for like $1,000. I promise it was, because I looked at it the first day. When it dropped, it was 3 different options: ringside, VIP ringside, and general. Child, VIP is gone, shoot. Yes. Over $1,000. Them tickets were $1,100 for VIP ringside. And they gone. What? Please. Please. This is why these people using Chrisean's. I keep saying it. They using Chrisean's name because of this. They can't get no traction. See, look. Chocolate Drop says she got her tickets. And look how much the extra during fee is. So you got your base fee, and then you got your plus, whatever the heck that fee is. And then I don't even know if that includes taxes. I don't know. Shoot. Let me see. Includes sales final. Does it include tax? Includes processing and fees. Okay. So that does include the taxes. Great. And if I could go, I would definitely go, but I cannot. I cannot. Oh, taxes not included? Let's see. It says all fees. Let me see. Yeah, I guess that's everything included, but processing and fees. No, processing and fees, to me, that doesn't equal taxes, but I don't know. Oh, taxes are due at checkout. See, period. See? Boy, them $1,100 tickets are gone, y'all. They must have had a lot of general admission though. Well, they said VIP was very limited, so
They selling them quick.
These things
Like
been
I
on
knew
sale
they
since
was.
Tuesday. Boy, VIP
Everybody
is
talking
gone.
about getting them too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it ain't. I think it was 1,500 ringside. And so I don't want
7%?
at the back.
Girl, you saw I took that one off and made a 0. They ain't finna get me. And I can't even go. Child. But that's all right, because I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it on pay-per-view or whatever the heck it is. I'm gonna try to watch it. My show is from like 6:30 to 8:30. I don't know
Okay.
what time the fight is, so I'm gonna try to look at it in real time. Or if somebody's, I don't know if somebody gonna be streaming. If not, whatever.
Of course they are.
I'm gonna
That
make it
don't
work.
mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Your people gonna come. We gonna have a good time. And but it's 4
Mm-hmm.
people in here. There is.
Sure is. That place gonna be packed out, y'all. Packed. If not with like the general public, the capacity is 1,000
Oh yeah.
at the venue.
I don't know about
But that's 1,000 with nothing in there. That's not including the ring, the lights, anything else, any other equipment. You gotta, subtract that when you start adding equipment in there. So the whole floor by itself is 1,000. 1,000 capacity. So I'll probably bring it down to like about 900. I'm thinking, because on the website when I checked, it said when you add the dance floor, that takes off 50 people. So I don't think the dance floor is gonna be bigger than the ring. So in my opinion, I would chop off maybe 100, 150 or whatever. So yeah, I think yeah. Mhm. Oh yeah, the family definitely gonna try to go now. That's right up the street from them. Child. When it dropped at 10 a.m., I was on it because they've been talking about it on the radio. Come on now, period. Let's go. Let's go. Yep, yeah. So if you can't make it, at least try to watch it on Triller. It's gonna be on Triller. I don't know where else it'll be, but I'm sure X Rumble is gonna have some info on it when it gets closer to that time. And Chrisean's probably gonna post it too. She's excited. So okay, Miss Pam, period. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sitting outside like she did at the club. Petty. All right, y'all about to head out. Kiki sleep. And
No,
I'm
I'm
about to
not.
be sleep too. Uh-huh. That's all right. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Please make sure you hit the like button if you have not. Keep everybody in the and when I say everybody, Chrisean Jesus, in your prayers. Keep the content creators in your prayers that's supporting her, because it's a lot of hate out here. And we gonna stand behind her. I'm standing behind her. 10 toes. Think it's a game. Think it's a game, ho. Think it's a game, ho. Kiki standing behind her. Tyron standing behind her. He about to go. Oh, Miss Pam said she got ringside. Period. I think Tyron probably finna go live in like 2 hours or something. So if y'all need something to do, Tyron gonna be up, ripe and ready, while I'll be sleep. Yeah, ma'am. I'll be back.
She gonna be coming regular.
Yep, I'll be coming. I'll be coming back regular. In 5 minutes. Yes.
That 91 likes and 127 people the bush watchers. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Thank y'all for being here.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's giving robot, but that's okay. Oh, is your phone about to die? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you for coming up and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. All right. Love y'all. Good night.